All right, I was waiting on Pepper to record this episode. You can hear him yelling in the background. He took over Zane's game of what seems to be Fallout or what is it, Fortnite? I don't know. I think he's coming over here now. He's handing over the microphone to Zane, and he's going to come join. Are you going to get on the mic?
Hey, we're fucking in.
All right. This episode, we invited a bunch of guests on Zoom, a bunch of listeners to join in whenever they wanted and ask us whatever they want to do, some impromptu Rushmores, all that. We had a lot of people. Pepper got very drunk.
That's not true.
About halfway through. Listen for yourself. And we apologize to anyone from the island of Japan, and we would...
Post like 1950, yes. That's true.
And go to audibletrial.com/Rushmore for 3 free Audible books. That is audibletrial.com/RUSHMORE to go to get 3 free audio books and 30 days free trial at Audible. We're going to have a bunch of listeners on here. It's probably going to sound like shit. Just give you a heads up now in this intro. This is probably going to sound fine, but... the audio quality, I mean, we're hinging on other people talking through their laptops. There's a lot of yelling into the mic. There's a lot of not talking into the mic at all. It's going to sound like shit, but I guarantee you if you stick around for the next 2 hours, you will definitely laugh, feel bad for me, and look for another host. So,
well, if you check out audible.com, you can check
audibletrial.com.
Audibletrial.com, you can check out The Rape of Nanking, and that is an atrocity committed by the Japanese Empire against a basically hopeless and powerless Nanking in China.
Also wanted to shout out for old Jerome Willis, you know, Spencer, you know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about Michael Rainey?
Is that his name?
You tell me, bro.
Wanted to plug Dad Meat Podcast and War Mode Podcast for Jerome. They're friends with Matt and Shane. You know Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast?
Heard of them.
Give them a listen. They're fucking great. Until then, go fuck yourself. Rate and review the podcast. Find us on Twitter now at Rushmore Podcast. We're no longer the Rushmore Pod. We got our Twitter handle. So we're Rushmore Podcast on all platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Rushmore Podcast. That's it. Email us at rushmorepodcast@gmail.com. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck your mother.
And if you're Japanese, I'm watching you. Okay?
And I'm your ally.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and this is for Rushmore Podcast. Look good, feel good, enjoy.
People say we need a theme song, so I wrote a fucking theme song. If you like this fucking theme song, then you'll like the Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast, Rushmore Podcast, Rushmore Podcast. Fuck you.
That's what you think, you fucking idiot.
And then I have
Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's Thomas.
And it's a podcast where we take our Mount Rushmore of any given topic, and then we fucking tell our listeners, thanks for listening.
We're staring at one right now, which is strange to me.
He's walking around his motherfucking house. He's got a hat on. That's a awful big...
He can't talk back. Why are you
hat.
talking to the guests?
Fuck you, Thomas. Learn how to do a podcast.
You're bad at this.
So this week we are doing listener appreciate. I don't know. This is kind of a thrown together idea. We'll figure it the fuck out. Are you excited, Thomas? I'm coming in fucking hot.
They're gonna help us sell dick pills.
I got some sparkling wine, so we're about to get fucked up in here.
I got Tito's and lemonade,
and it's strong, son. It's strong. We are planning on this being a 2-hour episode, so everybody strap the fuck in. All right, we're gonna bring on our first. Who do you want to bring on first?
Probably the guy that was here first, I guess.
All right, so we're doing it in that order.
I don't give a fuck. I can't see the screen. Whoever you want to bring on, let's talk to him.
All right, we're gonna bring him in. You're gonna introduce yourself, and then we're gonna. Oh, and hopefully you have a quick Rushmore that you have prepared.
Yeah, have something prepared for us. Let's have fun.
Jared, you're gonna be second. Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast.
What's up, dudes?
Okay.
Who the fuck are you?
This is Harry Bortborder.
Fuck yeah. Otherwise known as, is that your government name that we can't use? The one that starts with a K?
Oh, you can use my name. It's Carrie by God Hair, buddy.
And then 2 other K's after that. Harry KKK. I always want to call you Carrie.
You look like a guy I found some porn with in the woods when I was like 12. That's not a joke or an insult. You really do look like a guy. I think his name was Will.
I'm the type of guy that would have probably showed you some porn in the woods when you were kids. Like,
that was
hey,
him.
I got some porn.
Where'd you grow up? Because I'm pretty sure.
Northeast Mississippi.
Oh, shit.
Up there by Memphis.
No, I didn't grow up over here by Memphis. I grew up on the other side of Mississippi in Booneville, right above Tupelo.
Booneville?
Yeah, it's called Booneville. Yes.
That sounds like a name of a city in Mississippi you would make up to make fun of Mississippi.
It's not really a city. It's like a community, if that makes sense to you
it's
guys. I mean, y'all are from Mississippi,
unincorporated?
so yeah, it's not a big place at all.
Fuck yeah. Well, for people who don't know, this is the guy who brought the world Brendan Dassey eyes. Thomas, you don't know what that is, but it is a Danish O'Neill smash hit.
Of course.
Probably one of the greatest Danish O'Neill songs ever written.
Well, me and Jeff are buddies, but I don't really listen to the show
Why don't you point the mic in your mouth?
because of Randy.
Randy.
I'll link you to the song on Twitter there. You can check it out. If you watch Making a Murder, it'll make sense.
Okay.
Have you seen it, Thomas?
Yeah.
All right. So, do you have a Rushmore prepared?
Yeah, I did a Rushmore of movies that like were a big deal to me when I was a kid, like movies that kind of shaped who I am today type movies,
So one of the biggest challenges that we have when we come up with topic ideas is how to make the title concise.
Yeah, my first like train of thought there whenever he said that was what to name it. So I was gonna say like nostalgic movies.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Movies that shaped me or whatever. Yeah. So that's what I told Pepper. I was like, movies that shaped me or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Right.
All right.
Movies with shapes in the titles.
Childhood. I don't know.
Yes.
Fuck it. Hey,
My number 4, I got the movie Drop Dead Fred. I don't know if either one of you have ever heard of it.
Never seen
Oh
it.
yeah, I've seen it.
My number 4 is Milo and Otis. Thomas?
Oh, we're just fighting off.
Yeah.
Not answering questions here.
How many people we got lined up, Pepper? We got to run through it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! I turned down. We got to cover 2 hours, motherfucker.
Chill, dude.
I turned down the opportunity to watch Drop Dead Fred the other day for the first time in like 20 years. My wife was like, "Hey, you want to watch Drop Dead Fred?" And I was like, "No, let's watch Men in Black 4 or whatever we watch."
Sounds like a weird.
Oh no, that's wrong. That's a wrong decision.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. It used to come on HBO all the time.
It's hard to find now. Even like a DVD, you got to pay like $30 for. Like I want to own it, but I don't want to pay $30 for a
Drop
DVD.
Dead Fred and Mr. Hands, very hard to find.
Mr. Hand's pretty easy to find at this point.
What's number 3?
No, it's my number 4.
Oh, what's your number 4, Tom?
My number 4 movies that shape me. I have to go with. Let's go with Hercules, the '90s animated Hercules.
All right, what's your number 3?
It's the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh, okay. The live action.
I mean, yes. Because not only is it's a great movie, but it's also the Ninja Turtles movie. But I mean, you can still watch that movie now, and you're like, this isn't just. It's like I don't watch any of the bullshit Marvel movies now, but it seems like those are not only bullshit superhero movies, but they're also good movies. But like Ninja Turtles, that was a good movie, and it was like shaped, focused for kids. But
just happened to have turtles in it, but it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree with all that.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Alice in Wonderland, the best movie.
I have a question. Did everybody that messaged you to come on, did they tell you what the Rushmore was beforehand?
No.
Okay. I was wondering if you had time to prepare.
I did.
I'm just really good at movies, dude.
Yeah, you really pulling Alice in Wonderland out of your fucking.
When you've only seen like 100 total movies, it's pretty easy to whittle that list down.
He pulled out the number 1 child abuse, or not child, animal abuse movie for his number 4.
Yeah, some of those animals were probably children.
Is it?
Oh, I think it is. Pretty sure a lot of those cats died.
Yeah. No, that is true.
Oh yeah,
The Japanese are ruthless people.
I'm gonna go with my number 3.
We're not racist enough against the Japanese on this podcast.
My number
We need
3
to bring that back.
is Death Becomes Her.
You remember the rape of
quality.
Nanking?
Oh shit, Death Becomes Her. He got a fucking reference from Death Becomes Her.
The rape,
Bro, I'm a grown man. I've seen movies.
This guy right here has never seen anything. Meryl Streep,
guys don't
Goldie
remember
Hawn, Bruce Willis.
What the Japanese did to the China.
Listen, you
when I showed that movie to my wife, she
My wife.
enjoyed it. It was when we were first dating, and she
Oh.
enjoyed it. And it was one of the things that let me know she was a quality person.
But
I
do you
was
guys-
like, oh,
do you
she's
guys-
got a brain.
You guys realize that Japanese concentration camps were way worse than the Nazi.
Death Becomes Her is a good fucking
I'm
movie.
just
What's your
saying.
number 2?
I would say the Japanese
Mine-
Empire is probably worse than the Nazis.
Empire? Is that your number 2?
No.
Okay.
What's your number 2?
Ugh, Forrest Gump.
Okay.
And that was like when
That's a
that movie,
childhood movie.
bro.
It's
When
got
I
a
saw
lot
that
of
movie, I
adult
was like,
themes, dude.
yeah. When I saw that movie, I was like 5 or 6, and I specifically remember not wanting to watch it.
It's
And my
too young.
parents were like, well, we're watching it. And then when it was over, I was like, oh man, I want to watch that again. That was like, I mean, I call that the first good movie, like, you know, just great movie I ever saw. And it like let me know what great movies were. That's what I classify Forrest Gump. I say it's my favorite movie of all time, but
It's an incredible piece of cinema. I'll give you
yeah, it's the best.
Hot take. Fucking really went out
my
on a
number
limb.
2 on my Rushmore of movies that shaped me is this is going to be a little bit of a curveball. Charlie, what is the Willy Wonka is Chocolate Factory?
Which one?
The first one.
Willy Wonka.
Oh,
and the
okay.
Chocolate
Thank
Factory.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie scared the living fuck out of me.
Oh yeah, the boat scene.
What should
No,
have?
no, Oompa Loompas.
Will it scare you?
Yeah, dude, I had like
We had Brad
nightmares.
Williams on.
Yeah, no, he's fun.
Mm.
He's not orange.
You talked to him over a video conference. You didn't have him in person.
Nah,
Pepper
dude.
would have freaked the fuck out and ridden hit
Nah,
under a
dude.
table or something.
I've met midgets in person. They're fine. If they're orange though,
He would have went and hid under a table where Brad could have walked up to him standing head high.
Dude, I would have got hella uncomfortable and completely shut down.
My number 2 is South Park Bigger Longer Uncut.
Okay.
I got
yeah.
grounded. That came out when I was 5, and I watched it
Jesus.
because there was the cartoon angel titties, and I watched it a bunch. And I had the VHS from Blockbuster that I hid it so we couldn't return it because my older brother, who's 8 years older than me, he'll probably be on the show later. He had rented it from Blockbuster. I hid it so we couldn't return it, and then I'd watch it every night after my parents went to sleep. And I left it in the VCR. And my dad beat the shit out of me the next morning.
You would jerk off to cartoon like shitty.
I'm
the
5. I
shittiest
wasn't
cartoon.
jerking.
No, those are some nice.
Yeah, those were
Cartoon
probably the
tits.
best cartoon tits. South Park?
Yeah, and there was
98
just
movie?
there was a field of them, like in that movie 40 Days and 40 Nights.
Yeah, and wasn't it?
it was just a field of tits.
Wasn't Saddam getting like ass fucked by the devil in that movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, also jerk off to that because we love America on this
Shit.
podcast.
I made it in the sink.
it's a funny South Park story for me. I know you guys are trying to keep it quick, but we have a bit of an age gap between us. But like, I remember my cousin getting a VHS tape of the very first 2 episodes of South Park ever, Volcano and Cartman Gets an Anal Probe.
Yeah,
And we watched those like on repeat because we just had the tape of it, you know.
I had the South Park video game on Nintendo 64. And there's a lot of anal probing in that game.
Did you play any of the the last 2?
No, I have not.
Those were, I mean, not only was it South Park, but they went into it saying all their other games were dog shit, and this one was. Those last 2 were great games, like quality stuff. Great stuff.
Where are we at?
What do you mean?
Whose
School in
turn is it?
Mississippi. Jared. Who else is in here?
No,
What do you mean?
like
Oh.
no, I'm saying
Oh, it's my number 1.
Oh yeah.
My number 1 is Ace Ventura.
Ooh.
My dad picked it out for me when I was like 5 and was like, "Oh, we're buying this."
I have a
And when
hot
I
take
went
on
home
that
and
movie.
watched it. I was just like, "Oh wow!" So
I have
this is what funny is.
So I watched Ace Ventura. It's weird that you're bringing these up because I turned down Drop Dead Fred, and I made the joke like, "No, let's watch Men in Black 4." I said that a while ago. You remember that? You remember that? You were there. You remember that?
That's what you call a callback.
Yes. What I actually
you.
did, and this is the truth, and this is 3 or 4 nights ago, I turned down Drop Dead Fred, and I was like, "No, let's show the kids Ace Ventura," and we watched Ace Ventura instead. But hot take and unpopular opinion, and especially going back and rewatching it the other night, I think When Nature Calls, the second Ace Ventura, is 10 million miles ahead of the first one. I don't even think it's close. I realized watching
Hey,
Pet
man.
Detective. First of all, fuck the Dolphins. First of all, second of all, fuck Dan Marino. When I was watching Pet Detective the other night, all I could think was every line I just quoted to the kids. I'm like, this movie's fucking hilarious. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I'm sitting there quoting the movie before we watching it, hyping it up, and I realized I've been quoting the second movie the entire fucking time. Oh man, fuck. When Nature Calls might be my number one,
You can make it your number one.
but I don't want to. It's not.
Okay.
What's your number one?
My number one movie that shaped me is God damn. Is it?
It is it.
No.
Goddamn.
You're the only one that can tell us.
Passion of the Christ.
I'm trying to pick between a jerk
Marked
off
for Death.
a jerk off movie and a Disney movie that I watched like 40 times. Which one would you rather hear?
I gave you a cartoon I jerked off to, so you could do the same.
Okay. Okay. What was it?
I don't know, Pepper.
I know.
You're the only one that knows.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Hostel.
What?
Hostel.
As a kid?
Yes.
That came out when you were like 20.
Dude, no, it did not. Okay, so I was like 12 or
2006.
13.
12, probably 12, yeah, because it came out when I was a teenager.
So, yeah, I jerked off. There were some nice tits in that movie, and I jerked off to it quite a bit. And
weren't they all bloody?
if you could, no,
So
they
I
were
liked
fine.
them.
No, because that was the one where they had the Ford hookers that
They were in a
lured the
hostel.
guy in. Yeah, they
Yeah.
lured the guy in, and they got all naked and rambunctious, and I
They
was
were
like,
in-
oh shit.
in Boston.
Wasn't it also the one where they strung the girl upside down and slit her throat and the naked lady bathed
all.
in her blood?
Harry,
all.
I've never seen the rest of the movie. I could not tell you that. I've only seen the titty scene.
Jesus Christ. My number one.
What?
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Okay, I never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Might have been Spaceballs.
Dave,
Might be Young Frankenstein. My number one is all Mel Brooks movies.
Dave Chappelle movies.
No.
Right.
I mean, he's in Men in Tights, yes, but
Whatever.
I watched Men in Tights on a loop as a youth as
Never
well.
seen
yeah,
it.
it's in my Jesus. Spaceballs, Men in Tights, and Young Frankenstein are all three carrying spots in my top five. And yes, top five, not my Rushmore, because I haven't thought about that enough. Top five comedy movies of all time. I think Young Frankenstein is the funniest movie ever made.
Never seen it.
I've never seen Young Frankenstein either, but I have a few honorable
Solidarity.
mentions if y'all want to do any of those, or if
Yep.
you want to
Hit
the
'em.
next guy.
Hit him real quick while I grab a beer, and then next up we got a young buck.
Are you gonna hang out and watch, or you gotta skedaddle?
Yeah, no, I got nothing to do. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you don't have shit to do, I mean, every time we move on, if y'all want to hang out, whoever's left watching towards the end, we'll probably bring some people back in. Pepper hasn't approved that idea, but fuck him. I mean,
Because it's not going as well as we thought it would.
Pepper's the treasurer of Rushmore Podcast or whatever. He's not really on the board.
I don't think he's the planner.
We were expecting at least 8 people, and there's three.
All right, my honorable mentions. I got the original Batman with Michael Keaton, obviously, because he's the only person that can be Batman other than Adam West.
Will Arnett.
And Mrs. Doubtfire, which is tremendous, and Toy Story, because Toy Story was great, and now my kid is like a Toy Story fanatic, so that's something we have in common. She loves it, and it was a thing that came out when I was a kid.
Well,
Is it weird that your kid's a fan of a pedophile?
Which one?
I don't get it.
Toy Story? Tom Hanks a pedophile? You guys don't know?
Jesus.
All right.
I thought you were gonna say conservative because Tim Allen, but no, I'm also of the belief that Mr. Mom is better than Mrs. Doubtfire.
Never watched it.
Michael Keaton.
All right. Do you have one last thing you want to say to the Rushmore podcast listeners?
Yeah, check me out on SoundCloud.
All right. And all right, next we're bringing in Jared. That's my favorite thing to do ever. I'll never not do that. All right. We got the next person that's coming in now. And you know what? Everybody, they're going to see it coming, and then they're not going to see it coming. I'm going to fucking do it again.
Are you
I
gonna
hope
mute
Grant
everybody that
comes
tries to
in.
promote something?
Shut the fuck up, Thomas.
You can't mute me, bitch. If Grant comes in, we should just mute him the whole time and act like we can fucking hear him.
That would be hilarious. All right, who do we got next? Introduce yourself, motherfucker.
This is Jared Mount.
Oh shit!
Fuck yeah.
Not Jared Halfguard. We're not talking about Jared Side Control. We're talking about
Fuck
fucking
yeah, dude.
Jared Mount.
Jared,
Hold
full
on.
out.
Full Mount. My cousin's last name is Wall, so we heard a lot of Wall Mount jokes growing up.
Okay, is that like a deer joke?
A what?
Like a deer joke, like deer wall mount.
No, it's like there's a wall mount in the hardware store.
Oh, okay.
Like not nearly as clever. Just boring.
Yeah,
I like your
No,
mustache.
you're
I'm
right.
blind. I'm legally blind. I don't have my glasses. I'd
he's
like
got
to
a
borrow.
he's got a skate and destroy board in the back.
I'd like to borrow
I
your
do.
glasses. Oh
I do.
shit! Look at him. He got on my
There you
fucking
go.
level.
There you go.
Dude, this dude's rad as fuck.
was
He's got a
incredible.
ginger beard.
But I can tell you that's a mustache. It's not a beard.
Okay, sorry.
Well, there's
I
a
can
little
see
bit of a beard.
No.
I had to grow the pedophile stash out.
Oh fuck
Speaking
yeah,
of
dude.
pedophiles, we were just talking about Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Any thoughts on?
I figure that they're all being so successful in life and nobody gives a fuck. So I'm gonna just grow the stash.
Yeah.
And see if just the stash gets me any creative. That's my best attempt at trying to be successful.
Well, all the real pedophiles are clean shaven. I think everybody knows that. All the like real successful ones, like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. No, nice. I didn't even notice.
Oh, I thought it was ACDC.
I got a shirt that says Epstein didn't kill himself, Thomas, but you
Is that
can't read
true?
that because you're fucking blind as shit.
I thought your champagne. He's drinking champagne out of the bottle, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought it was called Humanity, but I'm pretty sure that says spaghetti.
Oh yeah, for sure. You fucking idiot. Why would it say spaghetti?
I don't know. You're drinking it.
It says spumante.
Oh, same shit.
Lamonte.
Never heard of it. Do you have a fucking sling champagne all over the computer? Do you have a Rushmore prepared for us, Jared?
I do. You guys might not like it, but it's what's in my life it's all about. So like Rushmore of dog breeds.
We actually just did that episode like 2 weeks ago.
That's true.
But yeah,
Yeah,
we can go
absolutely.
over. Yeah, we
Yeah, we
did.
did.
Have you released it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did it right after. It was like in between Brad Williams and Adam Ray, I believe. It was the only one non-guest we put out over the last like 6 weeks.
Well, I'm embarrassed now.
Well, you can still do yours.
Yeah, you can do yours. And hey, I don't remember what we did literally on the last episode, so I would have a totally new Rushmore.
In my defense, too, I did not know. I just got off work and saw the Zoomcast. But anyway, I'm glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
My number 4 is going to have to be Plot Hounds. You guys
Plot
know what
Hounds?
those are?
You said
No.
Plot Hounds. They're
You actually sounded
I wanna
worse
say-
that time saying it, so I have no idea what you said.
it's PLOTT Hound.
Okay, so
Plot hounds.
they sniff out funeral plots.
Oh, okay.
Got
That'd be sweet. They're badass. They hunt boar, and they're extremely tough. They're cool, but they're like all brindle. They have like a pit bull markings, but with a hound look. They're dope. I've had a couple of them, and they're cool.
I got a brindle. I have no idea. It's like a mutt, but I got a brindle 2 weeks ago.
Has has that boy come out of his cage and doing just fine?
Yeah, man.
I mean, no, that
anyways.
was a legitimate question. Because last
I'm
time I saw
seriously
him,
concerned too. I want to know.
yeah, last time I saw him, he was very anxious and sad.
Who?
Your dog.
What?
The last time I saw him, he was hiding under
The
a fucking
brindle
table.
dog?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You said coming out of the cage, but say he doesn't even have a cage.
I was making a shut the
Mr.
fuck
Brightside
up.
joke.
Yes,
I get it.
Jesus
I just
Christ,
watched
dude.
Chris D'Elia sing
Hey,
Mr. Brightside
what
on
fucking
Hollywood
episode
Game
is
Night.
this? What episode is this? And we don't fucking know how to talk to each other.
All right.
Welcome to
yes.
Rushmore Podcast. We hate each other.
Dog's doing great.
What's your number?
I named it after Julian Edelman and Kane the wrestler.
All right.
Jules Kane McCormick.
Oh, great. And it's
That's good. That's good.
Big red
my
receiver.
number 4 is
Jesus Christ.
American Bulldog.
Nice.
I'm just gonna name my 4 dogs instead of dog breeds.
Okay. I know an American Bulldog that currently has cancer, so shout out to that dog.
Testicular.
They're strong. They're
Like
strong.
full body cancer, gonna die very soon.
They just
Not
did a
doing well.
documentary about that dog.
For real,
It's
for real.
called Lance.
Oh fuck yeah!
My
I don't know
number
what you're talking about.
Lance Armstrong documentary. It's on Hulu right now.
Alright.
My number 4 is going to be Marmaduke. What's your number 3?
Marmaduke's not a dog breed.
Yeah, I said I'm going to name my favorite 4 dogs since we just.
That's
did
fine.
dogs.
No, that's fine. No, that's great Dane.
Oh, I'm changing it. Astro from the Jetsons.
No rules, just right.
That's fine. Yeah, I agree. It's my bad too. So I'm gonna go with probably Labradors. They just go well with everything.
Yeah, I have a Labrador,
They're-
Adonis.
Wait, retrievers?
Yeah.
Adonis.
Is there another kind? Do I not know about regular Labradors?
I
Well,
don't
you
think
have
so.
Dexter's Labradori.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true. There was some acid with Dexter's Laboratory going around Portland when I was in high school.
English people call bathrooms lavatories, so there's that.
That's true. That's true. That would be a good dog breed.
I think that's about it.
Yep, we nailed them all. All right, my number three is Feist, squirrel dogs. So it's kind of like a Jack Russell mixed with some other bullshit, but it's the only small dog that I accept as an actual animal.
Yeah, they get at it.
Do you have any dogs like under 20 pounds?
At the moment, I have a puppy that's under 20 pounds.
Okay, well that's fair.
I have a mini Aussie that's probably right around there,
okay.
But he's attached to his mom. He's not really mine.
I know.
Here, check this dude out. That's Bodie. We have no idea what he is.
Has he ever fucked a squirrel?
What?
He probably would. He'll kill another dog if there's a squirrel in the backyard trying to get to it. He's savage.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. What's his name? Brody?
Bodie.
Oh,
Bodie.
I was thinking Brody.
Have you seen The Wire? You guys fans of The Wire?
Oh yeah, with Donnell Rawlings and Michael Chiklis.
Yeah, exactly. The one with Michael Chiklis.
No, I've not seen it. That's The Shield, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, different show. But yeah, Donnell Rawlings is on The Wire though.
Is he named after the skier Bodie Miller?
No. People get that one a couple times here and there. I've heard that. But yeah, no, he's named after. All my dogs are named after Wire characters.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know this was like a hipster thing until a little while ago because I'm pretty antisocial.
Yeah, I thought he was just like I thought he was just like a really good swimmer. Bodie.
What?
Like he's boaty. Like he's a boat. All right.
Damn, that was stupid as fuck, wasn't it?
He got an Evinrude on his back.
Yeah. How much horsepower that fucking squirrel fucker got?
You made a dumb as shit joke, and he actually
made it better.
He made it way better.
He punched it up. He tagged it for me.
It's because I like you guys, man. This is
Good
fun.
job, Jared.
I like
Yeah, trying. That was the only boat reference I know.
You fucking nailed it, dude.
You know what's great though is you got a bunch of wall mount insults when you were a kid, jokes. But if that dude from Subway fucked those kids like 10 years earlier,
dude. Well, I'm like 40, dude. I'm 40, so I was well aware. And
kids didn't pick on you when you were 30.
What's that?
Kids didn't pick on you when you were 30.
People like I got to the point where I was introducing myself as Jared, not the pedophile.
Oh,
I mean, it was hot for a minute, man. Yeah,
he was really hot.
It made it worse too, because on my 18th birthday, my parents went down to Subway.
He was no longer interested.
No, dude, listen. They got the full window display of Jared, and they brought it to my house, and they had it sitting on our front porch saying, "We're proud of you, Jared," with Jared Fogle holding up those pants. And so, like, people called me Subway. And then, you know what happened.
No, what happened? I missed it.
Pepper didn't see that movie.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm a huge fan of well, not a huge fan. I'm a huge
follower of pedophilia.
I know about pedophiles. I keep an eye on them. So
yeah, me too.
My number 3 is my dog Buster. I watched
say anything.
I watched that. We're moving on.
Yeah,
my dog got.
Don't talk about the pedophiles.
He got eaten. My dog Buster got eaten by alligators in front of me during Hurricane George in Moss Point in 1998.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. My parents didn't know I saw it. My dad told me he ran away. I remember being in elementary school and telling my best friend Michael Shivy at the urinal, because we stood next to each other when we peed every day between classes.
Every day?
And and I told him, like, hey man, my dog got eaten by alligators and my yard was flooded.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
Yeah.
So take a quick moment of silence. All right, what's your number?
For the next 2 hours.
What's your number? Whatever number we're on.
I'm gonna go with 2 being. I'm gonna go with Australian Shepherds because they're loyal as fuck and they're smart as shit. They're so smart.
You said you got a mini one?
Yeah, I've only experienced the minis as an owner, and they bond to their owner, and they're nuts, man. Like we took him to the park with my niece and nephew, and he started going down the slide just from watching them. He started climbing the ladder and going down the slide. Like they're so smart.
Dude, it's crazy. This is gonna sound weird, but the last time I wore this shirt, I met a mini Australian Shepherd, and he was dope as shit. Damn, dude, you got some
Nice.
twisties.
I do.
Dude, some fucking twisties.
I thought that's what Carrie was drinking. I saw him take one drink, but I couldn't quite tell. It looked like something like that.
We'll bring Carrie back on in a second and see what he was drinking.
I
I'm
would
trying to-
love to thank him. I would love to thank him for the happy moments that song has brought me. And
Oh my god.
dude, there's like no better way to get my wife uncomfortable than to play that song in front of people. Like it makes her so uncomfortable.
You're talking about Dassy Eyes?
Yeah. She knows how funny it is, and she knows how funny I find it, but she knows that strangers have no idea.
Yeah.
And it makes her so uncomfortable. It's so fun.
It's like I talked to him about it, and he was like, yeah, like he was saying like, yeah, I wish the audio quality was better and all this stuff. I was like, no. Like that
Dude,
part
that
of it
punk
makes
rock.
it, yeah, that part of it makes it even better.
Exactly.
Good production sucks a lot of the time.
Well,
Yeah.
It takes away. No, it really does, especially in music.
okay. Well, you're just being facetious now.
Well, there's a time and place because you like really really shitty metal to where the bass drum just sounds like it's a fucking key clicking on a keyboard.
That's not
the
true.
entire sound. Oh yeah, you 100% do.
That's not true.
And it's the worst shit I've ever heard. It's just like pitter patter. It's garbage. It's trash.
You can't even spell pitter patter.
You have really bad taste in music and
You
drum.
can't.
Well, more specifically in drum production. It's really bad.
All right. I don't think I'm gonna find the picture of me with an.
What's your number
Australian
one in
Shepherd.
dog breeds, Darren?
My number one would be
Oh, here you go.
pit bulls, because I don't believe there's bad dog breeds. I believe there's bad owners.
Yes.
Oh, so you mean black people are bad at having dogs? That's racist. as fuck, dude.
Yeah. I set it up. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a mini Australian. That's a full grown mini
Oh, nice.
Aussie. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
he's super cool.
That's a black tri. Those are dope.
For everybody who's listening, I just showed Jared a picture. I don't, who cares? And pit bulls. Yeah,
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right though. Like there's people. I'm not saying it's black people, but there are people buy them. People buy them as this security symbol, and that's the mistake. The mistake is as a security symbol. Yeah, they have a biological thing in their jaw where it'll lock, but that's not to be necessarily taken advantage of by humans, and they get the worst shot. And fuck Michael Vick. But anyway, go ahead,
You don't like Michael
you
Vick?
walked into my racist trap.
dude. I hate the dog fighting, man. I can't stand it. But you know, I just can't support
fuck
anybody.
Brock Weaver, you
I
know?
don't. There's no excuse for me. So
I don't know if we should say that.
Yeah, I'll say it.
You're gonna say that?
I just did.
He lives like 40 minutes away. He could come fuck you up.
He's
like, for real,
120
for real.
pounds. You could put this table on him.
That's not true. That's not true. He
Hmm.
weighs
I've
well. He
One
probably
been
weighs.
down south. Like
140 something.
I've been down there on a vacation once, and like the stereotype like rang true. Like within a half an hour of being there and going out on the bayou, like I was handed a bottle of moonshine.
Wait a minute. Wait.
So
wait.
it-
Why'd
what's
you
that?
why'd you go to the bayou for vacation?
My mom moved to Fairhope, and my new step family from I guess they were from Fairhope at that point. They kind of showed me around,
Where are you
Nice.
from?
and I'm from Oregon.
Oh shit! I'm thinking
So-
about moving to Oregon.
Okay. Do you say Oregon or Oregon?
He just said Oregon. You
I
heard
know.
him.
We say Oregon, but there's like basically the Boot Boys, like they have the Oregonian stickers like all over their car. So like the people that are super extreme into the 2A, like I'm all pro 2A, but like there's dudes that put the stickers on their car and it's Oregonian to them.
What's 2A?
Second Amendment. You fucking dumb.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
Alright,
Christ!
cool.
Take a goddamn
Yeah,
government
sorry,
class.
this state's kind of wild right now. Like I'm pretty apolitical, so I won't get extreme or anything either way. But like, it's a very liberal state with a lot of country. Like besides Eugene, Salem, and Portland, it's all country. Like I know dudes out in Eastern Oregon that own 200 acres that can't have grass that's 5 inches high because BLM tells them it. I don't know. It makes too much shade on the water and the algae grows. I mean, like, it's very regulated, and there's a lot of people that hate that. So
Are you-
I'm kind of
Yeah.
stuck in a city, so I don't have an opinion. I just
Like us, man.
it's a wild state, man.
Are you anywhere near West Lynn?
Yeah. I'm a shot away from there, man. I'm like a little bit away.
This isn't, I'm not trying to be funny, but my wife and I were actually looking at houses there recently
Nice.
to move
Nice,
to
man,
Oregon.
dude. I live south of there quite a ways, and I can't tell you, like, for the prices right now, like if you can get cheaper than that, going that a little bit more south, man, it's not bad. It's not bad. And it's not much different. Like anything close to Portland right now is going crazy. So
Is West Lynn close to Portland? I don't know where West Lynn is.
yeah, Westland's like, it's technically part of the metropolitan area of Portland. If you can just get outside of that, your prices are going to drop significantly, and you're going to have probably a better community in general.
My point of reference is Chael Sonnen and a video I saw touring the town.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, it's dope, man. I got a friend that lives out there. I worked out in Portland for 13 years of my life, man. I've been out there a lot. So
I guess it makes sense that it's near Portland because, I mean, you got Chael P. Sonnen, and the P stands for undefeated and undisputed in Portland.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
It's
true.
funny though. There's an interview, and not to talk shit on Chael Sonnen, he could come down here and smack me up. But like, there's a video where I don't know if he's joking when he says, "I'm from the hard knock streets of West Lynn," or he says something about West Lynn being hard, and it's.
Oh, dude, no. There's I'll send you a clip. There's a video of him talking about growing up in West Lynn and about how he had to see somebody litter in front of him at the park and how tough.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the fuck out, dude.
Oh yeah,
You witnessed that?
Yeah, it's a pretty hilarious. fucking video.
He sought out therapy for that, right?
He compares it to the streets of Rio de Janeiro because of that.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
You're talking about Rio de Janeiro where they feed carrots to buses?
Yes, and they pulled a bunch of Uzis on fucking Chael Sonnen's
idiot
truck.
Fucking Brazilians.
You know they have internet there now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not going anywhere, so I'll say it.
Talented fighters that deserve everything.
Well, since USADA, I mean, the talent's really
no, fuck them. They're not humans. Fuck them. Disgusting people.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a race war at this point. Like my dad's been arguing with me, telling me that you do get to choose a side in a race war, and I keep telling him like, I don't think you do. I don't know which side I want to be on.
I don't think you should. I think
I don't think you should.
Get to choose. I think you get assaulted for your color, man. Like in a race war, I don't think you get to choose anything.
Does anybody know the? Does anybody remember the sketch show, The Whitest Kids You Know?
Yes.
Yeah.
They had a great sketch called Race War in that show. That was really good. That's all I have to say. Look it up. It's really funny. Race War. They have bats. They're yelling at
Trevor
people.
Moore's the shit, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, we thought about having him on, and he actually asked if he could come on every week, and we turned him down.
Is that true?
No.
Hell yeah. Good for you guys.
Of course not. It's not true.
Yeah, it's not true.
Never happened. I just like Trevor Moore though.
You wanna?
Can I say real quick that I feel like I'm hogging the time and somebody else can come on?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, nobody's came through.
Nobody's came through.
I'm more than happy to talk, boys. I'd love to bring Gary back on.
What if the link just didn't work? These two got in and they just shut it down.
Yeah.
Dude, the world, depending on where you're at, man, the world's nuts. Like, right
It's true.
My job is like I'm swamped to the gills. Like this, I'm not gonna say what it is, but this has increased my job production like by 4 or 5 times.
Oh, you're a cop.
And we're not getting paid. We're not getting paid anything. We just have to go in and do it. We just have to make it work. And
MMA
I know
fighter?
that my community is pretty stressed.
Oh, you're a drug dealer?
No.
Drug dealer,
No.
police officer, or MMA fighter. He's one of the 3.
Which one? Oh, okay.
I can't see
Understand.
that at all.
It's
All right.
well,
He doesn't want you to say.
okay.
You can whisper it to him off mic. Only for the friends.
Anyways, we're
not- Yeah, you get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a good race war joke, but with the moment's passed. I was thinking
Yeah,
of like
dude.
2 drivers that didn't like each other.
Well, are you an MMA fan, Jared?
Yeah, a little bit. I might not be able to keep up, but I know quite a bit about it. Yeah.
Well, who's your favorite fighter?
I've fallen off the last couple.
All right, and Jared is muted now. Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. We are back.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
How was your day? Hey, Pepper, can I ask you a question that everybody's been thinking?
Yeah, man.
What lives do matter?
What do you
Be
mean?
careful.
Okay. Well,
Tell me.
Okay.
Blue?
Well, it's complicated.
Green?
That's green. What, like marijuana?
I was thinking like Bulbasaur,
Oh, okay.
Venusaur.
Yeah. No, those lives definitely matter.
Quick Rushmore Pokemon. What do you got?
Okay. Number 4 is
Bulbasaur, because that's the only one you know, because I just said it.
Bulbasaur. Not because
Zor.
you just said it.
Not Zor. You don't call them
Fuck you.
dinosaurs.
Fuck you.
They're
Fuck you.
dinosaurs.
Fuck you. What's your number 4? Whatever.
Venusaur, because it evolves from Bulbasaur, so you suck.
All right. My number 3 is Pikachu.
All right, my number 3 is Raichu, because it evolves from Pikachu, so you suck.
All right. My number 2 is Snorlax.
Okay, my number 2 is Snorlaxier, because it sounds cooler.
All
It
right.
sounds like the second level.
My number 1 is.
I used to call Philip Germany Snorlax because he fall asleep anywhere, like just sit on the couch when we live.
Yeah, but he's not fat. He's very in shape.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with it.
Has he ever broken his jaw?
AP will be joining us in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Um,
Has Philip ever broken his jaw?
I'll do it for him right fucking now if he says something crass.
My number 1 is Charizard.
Okay, my number 1 is Charmander. It devolves from Charizard, but he's cuter.
All right.
And we fucking blasted through those.
Did
I remember when
that.
there was only 150, or it might have been 50. Which one was it?
150.
I used to have the poster, like the original red, blue, and yellow
Hey,
Game Boy game.
let's steal something from another podcast. Out of Charmander and Bulbasaur, which one would you rather fuck?
Squirtle,
That's not an option.
because the squirt's just pee.
Charizard? No, Charmander, Bulbasaur. Which one would you rather fuck?
Bulbasaur seems more aggressive. Seems like it can handle better. Charmander's so silky smooth and little and childlike. It would feel weird.
So now you're trying to make me sound like a pedophile.
Well, you are a pedophile.
No,
you also kind of
definitely
look
not.
like Charmander.
No.
Because you're
That's
just
not-
a redhead. You're a redhead, childlike.
My only
person.
concern would be the flame on the tip of the
Dick?
tail would burn my tits. Probably.
I doubt it.
That's probably around where, because I'm fucking Charmander doggy style for sure.
Why?
What?
Why?
Why
Yeah.
would you fuck him missionary?
Would I fuck a missionary, like somebody on a church trip?
Well, hold on. Because also, if you fucked a Charmander missionary, where would the tail go? The tail is on fire.
I'm sending
don't
Will
forget that.
Sasso the Zoom invite.
Okay. Don't forget that the tail is on fire
Okay.
constantly.
All right. What about it?
Where would you put? So that's why you have to fuck it doggy.
That's why you wouldn't fuck a doggy style, because
What do
the
you
tail's gonna be
mean?
in your face.
Well, if you're doing it missionary, then the tail's going to be on the fucking bed or whatever surface you're fucking it on.
Tuck it under the bed. Don't have sheets.
That's not how tails work or beds work.
I mean, my point is, like, are you afraid that it's gonna burn you or start a fire?
Both.
No, don't be scared of a burn.
Okay.
It's sex.
Start a fire for
Okay.
sure.
Well, then don't have sheets on the bed. Don't have anything flammable.
I can't fuck during a house fire.
Fucking in a puddle.
Oh shit, that's a good idea. I'm a rape a Charmander in a puddle.
All right. Rape? That never came up.
Sex with a Charmander is never consensual.
Okay. I mean, I would say you just fucking in the rain.
All right, yeah. And then nobody can tell if I'm crying.
Why would you be crying?
I don't know.
You're getting to fuck a Pokemon. You should be
Yeah.
smiling ear to ear.
That's either going to be the highest point of my life or the lowest point of my life. So I'm probably going to be crying either way.
Yeah, it depends on how high you're standing or whatever. Who's coming in?
shit.
All right, Jared, this has been real.
Jared's been muted for about 2 minutes.
I thought he's like, I'm really listening
Dude,
to this Pokemon
stick around,
conversation.
dog.
Yeah.
What up, DJ Jones?
All right, well, we just clipped everywhere.
What's
huh?
up?
Hey, you're
What's
live.
going on? Am I in here?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're in.
fucking in, DJ.
I saw
Brought me
DJ.
right in.
You saw DJ this morning?
Yeah, he came into my place of employment to drop off a UPS package.
Oh, I saw his ass. I saw his ass too. I think.
And
Hey.
I felt real dumb because he's walking out the door. I said, "You coming on the podcast tonight?" And I guess he didn't hear me and just kept walking. And then the
No,
girl- did you hear me?
hold on. I heard you, and I was like, I think he just asked if I'm gonna come on the podcast tonight.
Yeah.
And I like double looked, and when I did, I thought I saw you were on a phone, and I was like, he wasn't talking to me. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I was calling you to be like, "Hey, where the fuck are you going?" The girl at the front desk is like, "You know that guy?" And I was like, "I've never heard of him, never seen him, don't know who that is."
Who is that guy?
That's how we get guests, dude. Just ask everybody, and then a couple people say
Yeah.
yes.
Anyone that walks in, "Hey, you want to come on the podcast tonight?" Happened to be fucking Adam Ray one time.
DJ, your beard's looking
It
better than ever.
happens like
say.
that. I appreciate it. I've really been trying lately.
Are you
I
wearing a
can tell,
plain white
'cause-
tee?
No, it's actually a Life Rips T-shirt. I
Oh
don't know
shit!
if you
I just
can
got
see
through
it.
watching Chris D'Elia on Hollywood Game Night right before I came here.
I'm gonna check that out because I saw where you had you said
Not
it was
good.
really good.
No, I
Oh,
mean
it's
no,
not
no,
good.
no, no, no. Let me rephrase that. He was very good. Some of the guests are really good, but the show itself is not very good. It's celebrities playing games, but it's Jane Lynch hosting all the games, and the games suck.
Gross.
Okay.
But there's been like you've had Chris D'Elia, Nikki Glazer, Joel McHale, Ron Funches. There have been some funny people on it that do really well. Chris was extremely funny on the episode, but the show itself is not very good.
That's awesome.
No, it's
I actually wanted to come on here to tell you guys thank you because like you're more or less the inspiration for my podcast. Like I thought it would be a cool idea, and then you guys were
before you continue, Pepper, stop interrupting.
Sorry.
It's my job. What's your podcast called?
It is called Open to Interpretation.
Open to interpretation.
And the guy sitting next to you actually does the theme song on it. If anybody wants to check it out, you can search Open to Interpretation on YouTube or Spotify, and it should come up. Maybe add DJ Jones as well if it doesn't come up.
Why don't you ask Pepper who wrote that theme song?
Our Lord and Savior Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
me, our Lord and Savior.
It came to me in a dream, and I was like, "Holy fuck, Jesus! That's the fucking hot fucking fire, dog."
Hey, DJ, are you running a shower in the background, or what's going on?
I am not. It's a fan. Give me a second. I'll kill it. I know you said no
Hey,
windstorms.
we're looking for fans if he wants to come on the show.
Yeah, zoom him in, dog. Yeah, I know all about DJ's fan situation. You don't, because you don't care, because you're not his friend, Thomas.
I'm his friend. Dude, I saw him today. Where were you at?
I just had a really retarded thought. I just took a sip of this, and I was like, damn, wine tastes like grapes. And then I was like, oh, shit.
Also, that's champagne, you fucking idiot.
It's not champagne. It is sparkling wine.
You've been saying it's champagne all day.
American sparkling wine in the classic Italian tradition, Spumante or whatever it's called.
Y'all getting going off the juice over there?
Dude, we're getting fucked up tonight.
Tito's and lemonade, boy.
Hey, shout out, real quick, shout out to my boy that I work with, Ryan in the orange shirt. He's probably listening to this episode. And just know, whatever day you're listening, I came into work the next day, tomorrow, for me. Fine. 100% fine. You'll never catch me.
I'm 100%.
You'll never catch me not fine.
I've been getting pretty slammered at the trivia nights.
Yeah, I think I'm one and done on that, dude.
Yeah,
That
Pepper
one
couldn't
time.
handle it. Pepper can't hang.
Yeah. Well, to be fair to me, that was also my first time in a bar since like everything shut down.
Yeah, everyone's, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Well, I fuck it.
I think you had fun, and I think you would have fun coming back if you could show a little restraint.
I did have fun, and it was I had fun up until about the time I got home.
We're doing it tomorrow night. You gonna be there, DJ?
Speaking, more than likely, yes. I'm gonna try my best to get off work, and I will be there. I was gonna say about the restraint on Pepper's end. The night he was there, he attempted to make out with Chase, and Chase was 110% not okay with that. He
Hell
was
yeah,
like,
dude.
he was like, "I'll come back to trivia night, but if Pepper tries something like that, I don't know if I'm gonna come anymore."
I've been in that situation
Dude.
with Pepper. I've told the story on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to know that I, unbeknownst to me, sexually assaulted a dude. That's fucking rad as
Yeah,
fuck,
Pepper
dude.
gets real, and it's a weird energy too, because like I know he thinks he's performing a joke, but he also does not demonstrate that in his actions to where he's like, it's not clear he's joking.
It's
in his
because I'm
head-
such a good actor.
In his head, I know he is. I think because you've seen less movies, you're not like fucking overthinking it. You haven't seen
and it
enough
makes me a
movies.
better actor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think because you've seen less movies, you're better at it because you don't have a lot to pull from.
Okay.
You're not like, oh, I'm gay. I'm fucking. I'm Timothy
It's not
Oliphant, and
It's not
and
that.
Santa
It's
Clara
not.
Rita
It's
diet.
not. It's not me being gay. It's me being aggressively sexual towards another man.
Do you have a
could be that.
Rushmore prepared for us, DJ?
I do. Maybe y'all have already. It's pretty right on the surface, so somebody may have already asked. But a Rushmore of Rushmore guests so far.
Ooh, a Rushmore of Rushmore guests so far. Well, you're gonna participate also, right?
Um,
Yes, you
Sure.
are. What's your number
Yeah.
4?
What's number 4, DJ?
Number 4, which may come a little bit higher on y'all's list, I'm gonna say Mark Norman.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, that's a
Because
hot
that kind of kicked the door wide open for you guys. It seems like.
It was
take. That is true.
it was the weirdest one because I would say that we had Jeff Dennis before him, and
Oh, that's right.
Pepper had done the 21 Jump Street, the 6 and Jump song. So those are the two things that kind of kicked the door open: the 6 and Jump song and Jeff Dennis. But I will say, still one of the weirdest things that have happened to me, because Mark Norman is one of my favorite comics
Bragg Thomas.
in the world. This is not even a brag.
Bragg Thomas.
It's one of the weirdest fucking things is talking on the phone with him, and before we ever did the show, and him coming up with topics like without me even having any input, like him just taking it over and being so into it, and hearing his fucking comedic brain work and rattle off all these topics and why they won't work and why they will. And then I'm like, if we can get rid of Pepper and you can come in and contribute this
Damn.
energy.
Damn,
that'd
that'd be a good
fantastic.
podcast.
Yeah. He did say if we ever come to New York, we can do it in person. We can have him again.
Nice.
Open
I'm
invite.
not going to go to New York.
I have his phone number and I'm ready to abuse it. I'm just waiting on the right time.
My number 4 is Zane.
Zane Barron?
Zane Barron.
Who's that?
Your brother?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, that one. Yeah. The person's
Half brother.
Mm,
Different dads.
it bums me out whenever you say that.
Different dads.
It's
I
the
feel like-
good half.
I feel like brothers are
That
brothers.
is absolutely true. My
And you
mom is a
shouldn't-
goddamn saint.
Yeah, your mom is cooler than
My dad's not great. My
your
mom's
dad.
fantastic. So I'm
Yeah.
going to say yes, the good half.
Karen.
Karen.
Shout out to Karen,
And
dude.
you know what she always is?
What?
Caring.
Oh, I was about to say down to fuck.
Caring.
You don't know.
Yeah,
when
we're
she's
in
down to
Zane's
fuck.
humble abode
Hey, hold
right
on,
now.
hold on. You don't know when she's down to fuck.
I didn't dispute
She
it.
might always be down to fuck.
Didn't
you
say
don't fucking
anything
know
against
that.
it.
I've looked into
I
her
didn't say
eyes.
she wasn't.
I've looked into her eyes.
I didn't say she wasn't.
And she seems pretty cool. Okay.
Is fucking it? All right, DJ, you stay out of this. DJ, is fucking
Yes,
a dead
sir.
person? Is fucking a dead person rape because they can't consent, or does it just not matter because it's a
Ooh.
victimless crime?
Do
you believe in God?
Jesus.
Do you believe in
No
ghosts?
comment.
Why am I God?
I'm
I
saying is,
believe in.
if I fuck Pepper's
believe in
mom, if I
something.
fuck Pepper's mom who's dead, would that be rape?
I think on a technicality you would get away with it.
Yes. So I'm not going to jail.
Yeah, not for rape at least.
Take a trip to Georgia.
So, honestly, do you want me to be super honest?
About nothing.
I would say it probably wouldn't be rape because I think she'd actually retroactively be down with it.
What?
Yeah.
I like hearing that. All right. So your number 4 is Zane. Why?
Because fuck you.
Okay, but you're saying Zane is definitely better than other people. So I'm going to go with my number 4. Zane was only a guest once when I was on the podcast, and that was about 2 years ago.
That's the podcast I'm referring to.
Oh, you're not talking about the one where he actually did it with you like a month ago?
No. I'm talking about whenever my number 1 was Mirko Krokop, and then everybody laughed at me.
That's not at all what happened.
All right. Well,
Was it? Oh, yeah. Me and Zane
I'm
turned
drunk
on you.
now, and I was drunk then.
I
so-
thought we were making fun of Zane. We were making fun of you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You had Krokop.
Yeah.
What a terrible choice. He had Krokop as his favorite person, UFC fighter. Best UFC fighter to never win a title, and he had Mirko Krokop.
I mean,
Think about it for a second.
it's solid because of the time spent.
At
for
that
him,
time,
but I wouldn't give it to
Daniel
him.
Cormier had never won a belt at that time.
that was a while back. Thomas,
two
what's your
together.
And we recorded
number?
it in-
Hey, Thomas.
And we shared a microphone, and we recorded it in Zane's kid's bedroom floor with candles lit at like 1 a.m, and you couldn't hear a fucking word Zane said the entire time. Yes, that was a fun episode. My number 4
God damn! Finally.
is going to be Mark Viola. No, I'm just kidding. My number 4 is my number 4 is going to be. Fuck, that's tough.
It's not that tough.
Give me Anthony Patello. Give me AP Pop Nutshell.
Oh shit! Pop Nutshell.
He'll be on the show shortly.
We'll see.
He's a talker, man. On the episode you did with him, I think it was just Hollywood movies, maybe
Sequels.
sequels. Pepper wasn't there, but I was
course
like,
not.
man, this guy can talk. you
Well,
know?
one thing I learned from him, and he actually did teach me something that me and Pepper have he taught me something that I have not put into practice at all. But one, me and Pepper never use headphones. We have never used headphones since we started the podcast until we started getting guests and doing the Zoom. We started using headphones. But when me and Pepper are recording, we do not use them. When it's just us, we never have. We didn't even have these until we started doing this shit. One thing I learned doing APs is he uses headphones. And one of the main things I learned from him is he is always dialed in. He's good at podcasting.
Yeah.
AP is very good at we're doing this thing. I'm not sidetracked in any way. Like there was several times where, like if me and Pepper are podcasting, I'll look at my phone and he'll look at his. He's looking at his right now while we're doing a podcast with you.
As we speak.
Yeah, as we speak, he's doing it. And I'll do that with AP. And then I'll realize every time I do it with him, with AP and not Pepper, I think to myself like, oh man, I'm so unprofessional because AP is so dialed in and so in the conversation. It's like he knows what he's fucking doing. This is gonna sound terrible.
Did you see that Japanese dude in blackface do I see fields of green, red roses too.
No, but
it's hilarious.
That's a great song. But yeah, AP,
That's
go
a
check
good
out
Louis Armstrong though.
Go check out Pop Nutshell because he's very good podcaster. He's very good at being engaged and making me feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So there was a Japanese guy on some game show, like in full blackface, and he did like a Louis Armstrong impression, and it was hilarious.
Bruno Mars does a really good one.
Apparently,
was his name Jimmy Fallon?
Apparently black. Hold on.
We don't talk about racism on the show.
Apparently, blackface isn't offensive in Japanese culture.
Yeah.
So Japanese culture is probably better than ours.
So Japanese people have no problem with pretending like they're a black person.
Well, Japanese people don't know black people. Also, we touched on this earlier in the episode. Japanese people might be the worst. Okay, I mean now they're fine, but I'm just saying, go look at fucking World War II. Okay, not the best fucking people. Their concentration camps much worse than the Nazi. Hold on. God damn it.
What are you goddamming over here?
I'm trying to fucking mute people and unmute people and all this shit. Anyways, the fucking Japanese Empire, the Imperial Japanese in 1940s, whatever.
Sorry,
they're
AP.
fucking terrible fucking people. Probably the worst.
Listen,
look at the rape of Nanking. Okay, go look at that. Look at that. Go look at that, and I'm gonna take a pee, and you go look at that.
Go pee. Listen, I just went on AP.
The rape of Nanking.
AP, you're muted up there, but he's in the meeting, DJ. I just went on like a 6-minute spill about how much I learned about podcasting from AP.
Spiel, not spiel, you fucking retard.
I'm gonna spill the champagne all over your dick while you're peeing. And I just went over a whole fucking 7-minute chunk about AP. AP, you got to stay muted. You're not in this yet. You're just here to accept the compliments, not give them back. I just went on a whole thing about what I learned from AP podcast, how great Pop Nutshell is, how great the podcast is, how DJ made the solid point that it's way better when Pepper's not there. And he was like, I was listening to the episode without Pepper, and you were fucking fantastic. And I just went on a whole thing about you, promoting the shit out of you, and then you joined 2 seconds later to hear the racist rants of Pepper.
Yeah.
Talking about fucking, oh my God. Pepper, by the way, I will say in fairness, he was born on Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
It's not true. None of that's true. All right. We were doing our guest. So, AP, you were on my Rushmore of guests of Rushmore podcast, and that's what we're doing with DJ right now. So, DJ's number 4 was Mark Norman.
Mark Norman.
Pepper's was Zane. What's your number 3, DJ?
Number 3, let's see. Who did I really enjoy? I'm going to say Jeff Dye. I really enjoyed that episode. It was just like an easy listen, you know?
Yes. He's also very good at podcasting.
Yeah. It just like flowed really well. And he really seemed like genuinely interested in like in the idea, you know?
Yes. Pepper's back. We'll cue him up on who your pick was after we mute this Spencer guy.
Oh, wow. What a good pick.
Yeah, Jeff Dye.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Dye, by the way, he was one of the ones. There was a few people that we've had on that we genuinely felt like oh, this guy could be a friend. Like, this is somebody that we could ask to fucking do it again, and it wouldn't
Yeah.
feel weird. We don't feel like we're bothering them to do the podcast.
Yeah.
Jeff Dye, and his podcast is called the Jeff Dye Friendship Podcast, and the whole point is whoever he brings on, he wants to be friends at the end. And at the end, he was like, "Yeah, we're fucking friends." When we stopped recording, he gave us all kinds of inside fucking shit talky stuff for like 20 minutes after we were done recording.
Yeah.
Like we had known him forever.
That's awesome.
Now that could also be
That's awesome.
terrible. Like, okay, this guy talks shit about everybody, but it was pretty cool that he fucking he shared the information with us. Also, I mean, based on that, and I'll say it right now, just because we had a weird Twitter exchange yesterday where I didn't like how it went down. Fuck Doug Benson. I'll say it. I don't like him.
100%.
I saw that.
I've been
I've
been
Doug
yelling from
watches movies.
Doug loves movies. Yeah, Doug watches.
That's
yes.
a better
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
name.
That works.
So
Doug Benson is a cunt.
So we had
I saw
heard
that.
we had heard forever that he was a nightmare to work with. We had heard from several people that he was. So we asked somebody, and I'm not saying names, not somebody that just fucking shit talk for 20 minutes after a podcast. Definitely not that guy. How Doug Benson was, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
Same.
Yeah.
Got the
Fuck that
same
dude.
response.
All right, where are we at?
We're on
You're
you.
on-
Pepper.
You're
We're
number
just
3.
waiting
His
on you.
was Jeff Dye.
Of guess?
Yep. Don't let Anthony influence you now that he's here. This is the Grudge or the fucking Rushmore podcast. Say some words.
It's not dead
You know what-
air.
you know
if
what's
you're just
hilarious?
carrying a note.
Paul fucking Felder.
Oh shit! I forgot he was on the show.
He's my third favorite guest. Dude.
That's a
Paul
good one.
Felder. Paul Felder was
That's a
he
good
was
one.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep
he
it
also
rolling.
felt good, but he's the king of ghosting.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it
Impossible to
fucking rolling.
communicate
What's
with.
your number? Whatever, Thomas.
My number 3. Pepper's drunk.
I'm
I
getting
can tell
drunk,
by his
dude.
energy. He's fucked up because he's hard to reel in right now. My number 3
He's gonna
is,
make out with somebody soon.
my number 3 is going to be Adam Ray. I feel like that episode out of all the guest episodes we
Solid.
did probably got the least exposure because we had like doubled up that week. It was a weird time to drop it. But he's somebody who I've been listening to for fucking years and enjoy a lot. And even though we blinded him the whole goddamn time from our window and weren't recording when we started,
Hey.
we made every rookie mistake you could. He was a
this
fucking good
lighting
sport
right
about it.
here looks fucking incredible.
Yeah, this is way better. We
Yeah.
blinded Adam Ray, and then he told an entire story about cutting his hand with a cheese grater for 10 minutes before we told him we weren't recording the whole time. We were about to start recording, and
Okay,
he seemed visibly annoyed, but he was a good sport about it. I like Adam Ray a lot,
that
And-
was a good episode.
and he's promoted his episode more than anybody else has, so I appreciate that too.
All right, DJ, what's your number? Whatever.
My number 2, I was actually gonna say Brad Williams because I thought that was a good episode as well. He seemed super friendly and nice with you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna switch it now and say Jason Knight because that's my
Ooh.
cousin and kind of a dark horse with all the bigger names that's getting thrown that way.
So when you say dark
Uh,
horse, is that's a term that racists use a lot? Is that how you meant it? Dark, as in racist?
I mean, no, not at all.
And you were telling
His
me
last
while
name's Knight, so
and you
we're
were
going
telling
down
me-
a slippery slope.
you were telling me while he's a white knight.
Interesting.
You were telling me while Pepper was peeing. that-
Oh, here goes Zane.
you were telling me while Pepper was peeing that MMA fighters should be paid less.
Oh, that's interesting. Zane.
What is your number 2? He knows what the deal is, Pepper.
All right.
Focus on the fucking
My number
episode.
2 on my Mount Rushmore of guests for the Rushmore podcast is Brad Williams. Hey, no, fuck you. You made the list. You're the top 4, you piece of shit. You beat out.
Hey, Pepper, you have a microphone,
Sorry,
and he's
sorry,
right there.
Yeah, I didn't want to yell on the microphone.
Jesus
You
Christ.
beat out a lot of
Brad
people not
Williams.
going to make the list.
What's
that
your
are
number 2?
Very famous.
What's your number 2?
Brad Williams.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Do you have anything to say about Brad?
Hey, yeah, he's a giant personality. Whenever he speaks into the microphone, it just creates huge waves. He's
All right, my number 2 is Mark Norman.
a big influence.
There you go.
We did say a lot of words we normally don't say on the podcast on that episode. And by we, I mean Pepper. I mean,
Wait, what did I
I
say?
mean me. Because
What did I
Pepper
say?
says all of them.
The RH word.
RH? What is that? Oh, yeah. Pepper said retard house a bunch.
Oh yeah, retard house.
On that episode. Yeah,
I didn't want to drop it. I didn't want to
said that
drop
so
it.
many times.
Yeah, he was talking about an assisted living.
That's the only thing that I've ever said that I've apologized for.
Yeah, he was talking about an assisted living place that someone he knew worked, and he kept calling it a retard house.
So many different terms you could.
I mean,
use.
me and Mark Norman, we dropped like arbitrary, faggots
Yeah.
and queefs and whatever else, and not at anyone, but you
Okay.
specifically,
God damn it.
you were specifically talking about one place, one building, and called it a retard house.
Dude,
a bunch of times.
I regret that. I apologize for it.
All right,
But now, like, honestly, now that's
He's
pretty-
grown as a person.
my number
since
2 is Mark
Yeah.
Norman, and I know who my number 1 already is, but I immediately regret not putting John Anik on this list because he was fantastic. What's your number 1, DJ?
Okay. My number 1, and I actually wrote this down to thank you guys for making me like kind of a part of the episode in a way, is the sick dog, Ryan Sickler.
Oh yeah, did you enjoy that?
I mean, I loved it. I still listen to it regularly and just
Say that
take
word
it
again.
in that I regularly.
There we go.
Hell yeah,
No.
dude.
Look,
That's an
when I
eight.
was a kid, I couldn't say R's. They would come out as W's, so that's real fucked up.
I thought you
that
said you
would
couldn't
call me
say,
out on it.
dude, you belong in a retard house for sure.
So whenever you're
Retard.
trying to say rigor, you would just say wigger.
Jesus Christ! All right, we're
Rigor.
getting way too
Well,
close.
no, that's
Pepper's
a-
drunk and he's getting too close
No,
to words
dude.
he's not supposed to say.
No. That's a common. That's like a twig thing.
I asked Pepper
Rigors.
earlier what lives matter, and he couldn't answer me.
That's not true.
what's-
I answered
What's
definitively.
your number 1?
My number 1 on my Mount Rushmore of Rushmore guests is.
He did not have this prepared.
Who's another one?
I know who my number 1 is, like completely.
Could you whisper it?
No, you already used it on your list.
Okay.
Did you like Jeff Dennis? Did
Yeah, he was cool.
you like Jeff Dennis? Did you like John Anik?
Uh huh.
Did you have fun talking to Jason Knight?
Uh huh.
How was other people we talked to? Miss
My number
Pat?
1 is Mark Norman.
Jeff Dye?
No,
Okay.
it's Mark Norman.
Man,
Jeff Dow was
That's
cool.
solid.
Jeff was probably it felt the best.
Yeah, no, I changed it.
Jeff
it. My,
felt the
my number
best.
was Jeff.
Jeff felt like we
Jeff
left
Dye.
like having a new friend.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I forgot that champagne gives me.
I'm
heartburn.
trying real hard. Spoiler alert! I'm trying real hard to get Jeff to get us Henry Winkler on the episode on the show.
That'd be awesome.
They're
That'd be
boys,
awesome.
and I'm trying hard.
That'd be a cool.
Yeah, he kind of offered up Dan Cook, Freddie Prinze Jr., and Henry
Zane,
Winkler, and I'm pursuing
you like
Henry
your lamp?
Winkler pretty fucking hard.
Pretty
Dane
sick, right?
Cook, that'd be cool.
It would be cool as long as he doesn't
you
like
have a
just
hot mic right there. If you want
share a bunch of. No, he doesn't. Remember, it's not ran through the third
Yeah,
channel.
let's see.
Pepper has no idea what he's doing. He's just we've lost control of Pepper. He's about to knock champagne off the table. He's using a mic that is not on. All right, hey, we got to keep this thing rolling.
No.
My number 1 by far, I think he is the fucking the high watermark for guests that we've ever had is Brad Williams.
Yeah.
Yep.
Motherfucker played ball better than anyone we've spoken to not named Anthony Patallo. And AP, no, not 1 second. You're on. All right, he
he's
left.
taking
All right.
Nope.
Somebody in his family probably died.
Yeah.
He has a very unhealthy family. It's
Oh wait, I think
So
Dakota
bad
got it.
situation.
Dakota
It's
got it
unfortunate.
for AP, so we got Dakota coming in.
all right. Yeah, Dakota's next.
DJ, shout out your shit.
Open to interpretation. We've had Pepper on. We've had Dave Cyrus, who's got a movie coming out Friday, The King of Staten Island. And we just had an episode with Brent Tobler. Check them out. YouTube, Open to Interpretation, DJ Jones. Or Spotify. I'm on Spotify now. Working on Apple iTunes. Appreciate you guys letting me be part of the show.
No problem. Hey, how about those? You think the Eagles are going to come back? You think this year we're going to actually have a NFL season?
We'll have a season.
All right.
That was actually a pretty
Well,
definitive answer that you muted
All right.
poorly on. All right,
we're
no,
gonna
we
get
got
on-
Dakota.
Is Dakota ready?
Dakota, are you ready? Where are you?
Well,
I don't see him.
he's
Oh,
he's
Speak
unmuted
words.
now. What's up, Dakota? The young bull, Dakota. Is that a fucking Eagles hat? Did we just seamlessly roll into a fucking
Dakota, hold
transition?
on. Are you speaking?
What are you guys doing?
We're listening to you being in a dryer currently. What are you doing?
He's in a
Fair.
vehicle.
Fair.
That is a fucking Eagles hat. How sick of a
It is an Eagles
transition
hat.
was that?
What the fuck? Hey, yo, chill. I wanna start this with listen to me. All right,
All right,
listen
all right,
for
let's go.
2 seconds. All right, look. Here's the situation. All right, long time caller, first time listener.
All right.
Is that it?
All right, you guys got me.
Yeah, it's a great joke.
Now let's play. Where the fuck is Dog the Bounty Hunter?
He killed his wife and ran, didn't he?
Oh, he's dead for sure. He's at the bottom of a lake somewhere.
No. Okay, no, he's not. He's begging to be on Rushmore.
Dog the bounty
He asked
hunter?
me 4 times. I talked to him yesterday.
Okay.
Well, you
Yeah.
are our agent.
He's. I'm just saying. All right.
Yeah,
You've backed me. You've backed me into a corner. He is not allowed on the show anymore. After our last interaction, he is not allowed on the show.
By the way, this is Dakota Jury.
Judge and jury. Show some goddamn respect.
You
Okay,
have
what do you mean? What? Who's not allowed back on the show? What happened?
Dog Bounty
Dog?
Hunter. Yeah, dog cannot come on anymore.
Not after the last time I
Not
talked
after
to him.
the incident. Do you have a Rushmore prepared for us?
Do I have a what?
A Rushmore. You know the name
What
of
are
the
you
fucking
drinking?
show?
Thomas, I'm gonna need you to calm down. You're not gonna be cussing at me all day.
I'm gonna have to do it right now. You're wearing an Eagles hat.
Dude, hey,
You
real
throw
quick,
batteries at Santa Claus.
Thomas, hold on. You've never seen Dakota Jury's right hand, okay?
Look, man, I will turn this vehicle around, and we'll make a real nightmare out of the situation.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Even though Dakota's in the back seat, he will turn this vehicle around.
that looks like the front seat to me.
Okay, first off, I'm in the front seat.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
driving.
Sorry.
I don't have my glasses on, but Pepper's drinking a lot of wine.
Oh, okay. No, it might be a mirror image.
No,
Are you-
it's not. The mirror image doesn't put the back seat in the front, you fucking idiot.
Are you driving?
He's clearly driving.
Okay, clearly I'm not driving. Let's be super
Yeah, I didn't
clear
think
on
so.
that.
All right. Yeah.
All right, the two
We're
of you,
both
calm
idiots.
down.
Hey.
Look, let me control the situation
Please.
before everything gets out of control. I'm just asking, where's Dog the Bounty Hunter?
We told you. He cannot come on the show
No,
anymore.
you didn't.
One, he killed his wife.
One.
We don't appreciate that. 2, he was very disrespectful to
2.
Pepper in his inbox. 3,
3.
terrible hair. Also not real.
All right, and I'll go ahead and say 4. Bad earrings.
5, bad breath.
Ooh. All right, so that's the Rushmore 5. He's fucking out forever.
But what? All right, that's fair. I'm not even going to argue it.
Do you have any?
I won't argue it. If
You-
all those things happened, which I don't think any of them did, I'm just going to say that's fine. It's fair.
Would you fuck, marry, kill? Dog the Bounty Hunter, Droopy Dog, Snoopy.
Oh,
That is actually.
Did I'd 100% marry Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Well, he killed his wife, so he's available.
Dude, what? He's also like 60.
He also has that cash, son.
You can't kiss him. You think Snoopy doesn't
You
have
don't
cash?
think Droopy Dog has that cash? Licensing.
Okay, first off, both of you in my face. What world are you guys living in?
The Rushmore world. Well, Pepper's fucking drunk. I'm just aggressive.
Oh no, Pepper's wildly drunk.
No, I'm fine, dude.
No. The fact that he's had to state he's drunk 3 times and he's talked into the wrong mic and now he's holding this one down.
Pepper, you're holding the mic like Vanilla Ice right now.
Nah, dude.
Stop it.
This is fucking
Pepper Van
conjecture
Winkle
or
over
whatever,
here.
dude. This is I'm gonna sue you all for libel.
A boy named Sue.
What is that word?
Libel.
No, the
You-
other one.
Slander.
Okay,
The
here's
right one.
another
Slander,
question.
slander.
All right, Thomas, you seriously? Okay, this will be the first time you and I speaking, but you sit in a room with this dickhead all day
It's
and just
difficult.
have conversations?
Well, definitely not all day. But it is difficult because the drunker he gets, the closer he gets, and he radiates such heat. It is very uncomfortable.
Hot peppers.
I believe it. I believe it.
How funny would it be?
All right, well,
And he's been ranting about hating Japanese people for an hour and a half.
That is true.
what?
I know. It's not okay.
Dude, okay, no. What they did in World War II, not excusable. Okay? Like
This
it's
is what
fun.
we're doing.
What,
This is what we're doing right now.
what we
Dude.
did in World War II, not excusable.
What the fuck? No, the whole reason, the whole like this whole thing stemmed from like, was us dropping the bombs okay? Yeah, it was fucking pretty okay. Okay, the rape of Nanking.
It does not stem from that. No one ever brought that
Okay.
up at any point.
Oh, in my mind.
Pepper, are you telling me right now that I shaved my legs for this?
Show us.
No. But I mean, yeah, show us.
I didn't. I just wanted to go with that.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
Dakota, we
I don't
gotta
think-
pull somebody back.
I'm not letting the Japanese off the hook. That's all I'm saying.
We gotta pull somebody
like,
in.
what they did in the 40s
Alright.
is not
Hold on,
fucking
hold
cool.
on, Dakota. We got to pull somebody in.
All right.
If you hang out and watch, or if you want to come back in, we might bring you back on. But I do have to ask you something before we let you go.
All right. Yeah.
How many games do you think the Eagles are going to win this season?
Ooh, that's a good one. Hell yeah. All right, so next we have on.
Oh,
Dude,
did
we have been killing it on the fucking hang up so
AP
far.
left us?
AP fucking left us?
Yeah,
Let's bring in
looks like
this young
Spencer's
bull right
coming
here.
on.
What up?
Spencer's gifts. What's
What's
your
up,
favorite
guys?
color?
The young bull. Spence.
Green, of course.
What?
Yeah, don't let the fucking Japanese off the hook for that shit.
Thank you, dude.
Let's not even talk about hooks anymore,
No,
man.
shut the fuck up. We're gonna talk about the Japanese. How do you feel about the Japanese, dog?
Hey, you're
Oh, you're fine now. Say it
wait,
again.
say something.
Say what the racist thing you said about the Japanese. Say it one more time.
Oh no, I'm not gonna repeat that.
Oh no, dude, for sure though. Dude, what are they gonna do?
Can't let them off the hook. I think
What are
they're
they
cool
gonna
now. But
They're gonna
they used
stop
to be
selling
cool
us
too.
I'm letting myself off the hook. I'm gonna go pee.
Motorola shit. Like fuck the Japanese.
Oh, let's get into it.
We can't run your mic.
Wait, what did they do? What have they done? Okay,
Okay, let's get off of that. That's no fun.
being racist against the Japanese is no fun. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, that's no
Fine,
fun.
dude. What are they gonna do? They want to be Americans so fucking bad.
Oh man. You think about fucking all these protesters in Seattle taking over 6 blocks?
I think they're doing a great thing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have an opinion. I don't know.
Okay.
Here's I talked to a black cop today, and he had some hot takes. He told me, an African American police officer told me that George Floyd died because he had a shit ton of drugs in his system, and he was convicted. Like he had like priors, basically. Like he was a criminal and he had drugs in his system, and that's why he died, not because he got choked out. Also, COVID-19 is not real. It's just a ploy to scare Americans. And he had another hot take that I can't even remember right now. But I heard some hot takes from a black cop today. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
These are very hot takes.
How's he got to be black?
Well, he was very black.
You're off mic, Zane. I know, but you got to do it into the microphone.
Zane,
It's just gonna come through the whole time.
Zane, say something racist in the microphone. That's how it works.
No, it's not. That's not how this works on my end.
No, I was going to say that's I think, especially down here, a very rare hot take from a black person and police officer.
He said
pulled
A
it
black.
back at black.
He paused it at A black. All right, Pepper, you go take a shower. Zane, you join me on the podcast.
All right. So, welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name is Zane. What is that?
What are you doing?
Dude, I have so much alcohol.
No, he does not.
What is
Zane,
that?
I need you to trade spots with him. That's what I just said. Never mind. Zane's not coming on. All right.
Okay.
People in the queue.
I'll do it. I don't care. I'm an American. Hey, Spencer. Hey, what is your name for real, Spencer?
Yes, it is.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, why don't we talk to Spencer instead of talking about race?
I don't know why we're not doing that.
That's what I'm
Do
drinking.
you have a Rushmore prepared at all?
I was gonna ask you guys what your top 5 cringy comedians
Why
are.
would we do top 5 when we're the Rushmore
God damn it.
podcast and we
I'm
do
sorry.
top 4,
I'm
Spencer?
sorry. I'm
My
sorry.
bad. I'm sorry. I'm drunk.
That's okay.
I'm gonna start with Patton Oswalt and just end it there.
Wait, did you say cringy comedians?
Cringy comedians. They turn to fucking SJWs. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, we both feel the same about Patton Oswalt. I feel like I'm in better shape to express it right now. So I'll give you the because Peppers is gonna be like, he's Asian and I hate him.
He's not Asian.
The answer is we are both fans of Patton Oswalt's work, his comedy,
Queens is great.
his role of King of Queens and Justified. He's fantastic on Justified.
He's got a good name in that show. you
Yeah,
know?
he's great, but His Twitter is one of the most god awful, worst fucking social justice warrior bullshit, virtue signaling. When I hear the words virtue signal, I think Patton Oswalt's
True.
Twitter. And then whenever I hear him on podcasts recently, I'm like, no, he's still funny, down to earth guy. And the whole time he's like, you don't do this on Twitter because it's fucking stupid and you can't have all these Trump jokes. And then the next day I'm on Twitter and it's just him just doing all the shit that he's talking about you shouldn't do.
Okay,
Right.
so
That's gross.
that's both of our number 4. My number 3 is Scott Ackerman.
Oh, Comedy Bang Bang.
Uh-huh.
It's a good one.
Out of here. My number.
How about Whitney
I
Cummings?
No.
hold on, chill. I actually
Okay.
enjoyed Comedy Bang Bang in like 2011.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that podcast used to be really good.
No, well,
I don't know if we changed or
okay.
if they changed. This is Green Apple. So what Zane, I need to show some goddamn respect. And so Zane has offered me a mixed drink that is Jolly Rancher Green Apple and Tito's vodka. It's actually pretty goddamn good. Oh.
Cheers.
my number 3.
Tell AP to buzz back in.
Already did.
Oh, PBR? Fuck yeah. Almost all right.
My number 3.
Buddy,
Cheap
Right
beer.
on.
Cheap beer mafia. What's your number 3?
My
trying to
number
watch
3.
my weight.
For sure. Yeah, you can't get it. You
I don't-
can't let it get too low, dude.
I don't think this person's a comic. Can I do a comedic actor?
No.
Oh, Lena.
Yeah.
Sure,
Dunham.
why not?
What?
Lena
Fucking
Dunham.
who cares?
That's gross.
Yeah, we're talking about cringy.
Yeah, have a grosser name.
That's the point.
Okay.
Lena Dunham. What's your number 3? I know.
That's man. Fuck. I don't know. I didn't think too far past Patton Oswalt.
I might
Kinda
have.
stuck with this one.
Bums me out that you don't like Patton Oswalt.
What's your number 2, Pepper?
Okay.
I might do all
Okay.
Dunhams.
Okay. Oh shit. That's actually one that I was thinking. Doug Benson.
Oh no, Doug's my number 1.
That's a good one.
Doug, have you ever tried to watch a Doug Benson stand-up
I have a
special?
personal vendetta with him now.
Oh,
so.
we do too. I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're fucking in on fuck Doug Benson.
Hey, I talked to Doug.
Zane, are you in?
I talked to Doug
Yes.
about doing Doug Loves Movies.
And he said, "Oh, I'm a faggot, or else I would probably fucking blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah."
pretty much. I don't even mean the tweets we went back and forth with yesterday where he was an asshole. I'm talking about in the DMs. And he's a piece of shit.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Smart
How
water. though.
about Shane Gillis? He's a real racist, huh?
I haven't watched SNL in a while. Is he doing pretty good on there?
Yeah, I think
Just
he's
kidding.
got oh no, he got fired actually.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
How about Mike Lawrence? He's
Hey.
super funny, but his Twitter is the fucking worst.
Yeah, I saw Mike Lawrence live and he was really funny.
I've never seen his Twitter.
Oh, he's super funny, but his Twitter's the worst. Him and Jeff Tate.
Well, don't
Jeff
follow
Tate-
him
Yeah,
on Twitter.
see, and Jeff Tate's fucking great and his Twitter's awful.
Well, hey, don't follow him on Twitter. Both of them.
Same with Patton Oswald.
Just enjoy them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't give
absolutely.
these guys keyboards. All right, since Doug Benson was my number 1, I'm going to retroactively go with my number 2 and say Michael Rappaport.
Oh, it's a good one.
All right, that's my number 1 for sure. Fuck that fucking dude. Fuck that fucking dude. That dude was dead to me. And then he fucking went after Ari over the fucking Lakers tweet, the fucking Kobe Bryant tweet.
Yeah.
Fuck that motherfucker. He is fucking dead to me. The worst fucking person to ever walk the face of the earth.
Can I ask you something,
Spencer?
Spencer?
What?
Well, I thought you had something prepared, Pepper. You yelled his name whenever I said that.
No,
Interrupted me, so.
you cut me off.
What's
What's up?
what's your favorite color?
Oh, that's a good one.
Green.
Why?
All right,
You're
Spencer
muting
is
people
muted.
after they answer, you fucking
Yeah.
idiot. It doesn't work when that happens.
Well, I
Sorry, Spencer.
ideally-
Pepper gave you a proper sign out.
Ideally, I'd like to. Well, you also said, "What's your favorite color?"
Yeah, and then you waited and then clicked mute.
You idiot! It's supposed to be a multi-word answer.
Sure.
There's-
But
all right.
not if you wait 30 seconds.
I didn't. I
You
waited a
definitely
half
did.
a second.
Nope, not even sure. I'm watching your fingers.
Well, my fingers are also drunk. You fucking idiot.
What are you drinking?
Huh? None of your goddamn business.
You just
Welcome
told
to-
everybody it was Tito's
Welcome to
and Green
Rushmore
Apple.
Podcast. We are here with Pepper Goins, Thomas McCormick, and
Rushmore
the
alumni.
bait, the great. Sorry, I said bait. I didn't mean to. AP.
Rushmore
Bait.
alum.
Sorry.
Nate, is this coming through?
Oh yeah, no, you sound fantastic. Just talk right
AP,
into it.
Spectacular.
You are the winner of audio quality tonight.
DJ was pretty good
Aw.
too.
All right.
DJ's pretty good. He had a mic
I
set
can
up.
hear everybody fine, man, and I'm just listening to you through the through the ear.
What are you, a politician? Fuck those people.
Ooh.
What
Ooh, I
the
see some
fuck are you
smoke.
talking about,
I see
man?
some smoke rising. What you smoking on?
I got to come out here in the shop and be able to smoke because the wife came home from work and the kids are in there getting
You
ready
got
to
some,
situate themselves for
Yeah,
bed.
she
Some
was, she was
incense
like,
going?
Pepper's talking about the jabs.
Nah,
Trying to
man.
put the kids to bed.
You got
Nah,
some
man.
sage?
No, it's
Get-
just a
getting them-
regular, just a Marlboro.
Oh, I didn't know you smoked.
Marlboro.
I didn't know you smoked cigarettes.
Wow. New
Oh
development,
man,
It's 2020, Anthony.
shit! Spoilers.
dude. Hey, when we have cancer, we're gonna be so sick together.
I can't wait.
Cancer
Yeah.
was a sick puppy
Yeah,
song.
that's funny, man. It's just people at work all the time. Like it gets cold outside or it's rainy. It feels like shit out there, and like you'd think this weather would keep you in here, just you wouldn't come outside. Nah, man. The fear of fucking horrible death with my family surrounding me hasn't stopped me. Mississippi winter's not going to do it.
Yeah. Mississippi winter ain't shit. I like how Zane's just sitting across from us with his gamer headset on, not plugged in.
They said it makes him feel like he's part of the show. Keep up, Pepper. AP.
I know. I'm in.
AP, can we talk to
Right.
you?
AP.
If you want.
You were my number 4 on our favorite guest.
No, you
because-
weren't. He was not on your list. He was on my Rushmore. You had Zane on your Rushmore.
That's right.
I had you.
Fuck. If I'm on either of your Rushmores.
That's right.
Well, you were
That's
on
right.
mine, motherfucker.
AP.
I talked
Do I
about
have
how
to make a list of stuff.
You're the
you
best.
don't have to. You can ask us for one. You can fucking make one. You've done this before. You've been on the show. You're the most frequent guest.
AP, do your Mount Rushmore of people who ask you about technical shit.
By the way, this is AP from the Pop
Oh,
Nutshell
okay.
podcast. Pop Nutshell. You talked over your plug. Pop Nutshell podcast.
We're both pretty drunk, dude.
I
feel
see that.
perfectly
I see
fine.
that. You guys are having a good time, dude. I like it.
I feel
like
great.
it.
I feel
Look
like Pepper-
good, feel good, drink a lot.
I'd say Pepper had a two-cup head.
Drink enough.
I'd say Pepper had a 2-cup head start, but he had a wine bottle head start.
I did empty a wine bottle.
Then he's been calling champagne all day.
Champagne.
Is there
It
is there a special occasion or something? Reason for the champagne, or is that just like
Dude,
decorative
listeners,
choice?
I'm
Is that
glad
your
you asked that.
DOC?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is absolutely has nothing to do with the listeners. Does your dick get hard, AP?
A little.
Sometimes?
I mean,
Ooh, a little is- that's
would you
not a good
define
answer.
hard? You know,
Would you-
you got
would
to
you-
define hard. There's
I'm
degrees.
talking when I say hard, I'm talking like I'm talking Ice-T 94 hard. I'm talking like fucking hard as shit. Pepper done he broke the mic stand.
Because I was thinking about hard, dude.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Jesus
trying to
Christ.
show you
So-
what hard is. Yeah.
So what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about does your dick get hard? Do you have allergy problems?
What's another? I mean, I don't have any of those.
Is this
like,
a
what-
Rushmore? Am I making a Rushmore of my top 4 pharmaceutical side effects?
What if
I would
we're-
say let's
What
go,
if I'm dealing with hair
Your
loss?
dick get hard? You got allergies?
Yeah, I mean shit. If you're asking me that, AP,
No, I'm not. I was
Yeah.
asking if you were asking me
because
that.
I don't have allergies.
But now
My di-
I am.
I
Now
don't have
am.
allergies. I don't have hair loss. My dick stays hard. You know why? Because I went to getroman.com
Oh wow!
getroman.com/Rushmore. Get GET
Uh-huh.
Roman ROMAN.com/Rushmore. If you don't know how to spell Rushmore, you're a fucking idiot. Look at the top of the screen, wherever you're listening to this at. GetRoman.com/Rushmore. They sell dick pills. I don't think I'm supposed to call them that. They
God
sell
damn it.
pills that make your dick
All
hard.
right,
I don't think I'm
all
supposed to say
right, all
that.
right. Stop. Let's start the ad again. So, hey Thomas, if I'm interested in stuff that does that, where should I go?
GetRoman.com/Rushmore. You talking about erectile dysfunction?
And
That's what I've been supposed to say the whole time. Allergy problems,
God damn, I do. And
hair loss.
Whew.
How about just general multivitamins throughout your day?
general health, dude.
General health.
AP, you like being healthy, right?
I feel like General Health would be like a comic book character. Like he's a 2-star, 3-star.
Does
He's got a shield. He's got a shield.
does
But he's got
AP
that guy on it. That fucking medical chart guy.
do you like it when you're
The
when you're
sword with the snake on it.
Right,
Do you
right.
like-
Boiled snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you like it
the way
whenever
you guys'
your
dicks look usually.
yeah, do you like it whenever your cock is like throbbing? Does
Well,
does
we are
AP
saying some things. Yeah.
does,
shit,
does
yes,
AP stand
absolutely.
for does AP stand for always pulsating?
Ooh. Yeah, it's stands for-
GetRoman.com/Rushmore.
How do
That's
you spell
exactly what
that?
it stands for.
That's GETROMAN.com/RUSHMORE for a certain percentage off everything you fucking get.
Ooh, it's such a good deal too.
Yeah, man.
And
Take
I mean,
control. Take
they-
control
they-
of your batch, dog. You know,
It's
get
a
control of the
it's a
kids
full
down there.
men's health website.
Hey, you got the microphone in your beard.
Sorry, not only my beard, yeah, because
He's got it against his chin while he's yelling over it.
don't have problems with hair loss because I've been on that Get Roman shit. So the thing that blows my mind is the allergy shit. I had no idea they deal with allergy.
Yeah.
Allergy.
And if you don't, it blows your mind. If you want something else blown, you get the erectile dysfunction pills.
Oof.
GetRoman.com/Rushmore. All right, AP.
We're not.
Yes.
They're
What
not
you
gonna
up to,
renew
man? Hey,
this.
why aren't you wearing your mask? I feel very disrespected. You trying to get a
I
sip?
swear I almost put one on just to be funny, but I feel like being an hour late to this thing, I just felt like somebody else was going to make that joke already. So
All right, that's
Hey, guess what?
No one
there's
did.
a bunch of them
Pepper-
in the house, man.
well. Pepper's just been going on and on about Japanese people, so no
Dude,
mask
they're the
jokes.
fucking worst, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not saying Japanese people now. I'm saying Japanese people back in the 40s.
Pepper, what are your thoughts on the state flag? AP.
Run it down. tell me what.
No,
what's
I don't wanna
question?
know.
What's the question peppered with all this seasoning? You fucking.
Do you want to know my opinion about the state flag right now?
I could not care less, man.
Me
All right.
either. I don't want to know at all. Not even a little bit.
All right.
Everybody's hot take on each other's hot takes.
Yeah,
That's,
who gives a fuck?
Lately, I've been so unplugged. That's
Hey.
why we haven't published anything. I felt weird during this time.
AP, what lives matter?
We've recorded huh?
What lives matter?
I'm sorry.
What lives
What
matter?
lives matter just in general?
Yeah.
Your life matters to me.
There you go.
Fuck yeah,
Fucking
dude.
yeah.
High five.
No, I'm not high fiving you.
Come on.
No, you've been terrible for an
Everybody's
hour.
everybody's
Be a bitch.
life matters, but if
What about
that's
Japanese
some-
people in the 40s?
brother? Look, if that's some bait into some funny little sideways talk about how let's not answer
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter with all lives matter.
What about Japanese people in the 40s?
Just say it. Just say what you really think.
You think they're-
Yeah,
you think
I
their lives
agree,
matter?
AP. Just say what you really
I'm
think.
just
Yeah, you
saying.
do,
I
brother.
think the nukes.
Yeah.
I think
He
both
knows
the
who the
nukes.
he knows who the good guy is.
Hold
If
on.
we're good,
I think the nukes saved a lot of lives.
See that
I'll say
shit
that
right
right now.
there? That's
Say that shit right
that's
now.
totalitarian. That's
That was-
tyrannical right
that was
there, bruh.
disrespectful.
That was
That's that
tyrannical.
right there.
I was tyrannical.
You
More tyrannical than the Japanese Empire in the 40s.
how about the most amazing thing is
I hate getting it gets looked over so
You taking
How-
his drink away from him?
No, he was dragging it with his mic cord. He was about to knock it off the table. How about if say
Japanese Empire is worse than the Nazis. I'll say that right now.
say we're good guy bad,
Again.
say we're good cop bad cop of the Rushmore podcast. I think it is very clear, AP, who's good cop, who's bad cop.
I'll
And
think
this
it's
is
very
not a-
clear
this
which
is-
one of you guys is Danny Glover and which one of you is definitely Mel Gibson, motherfucker. I like 100%.
Yeah, a million percent
that
Mel
is
Gibson.
identifiable.
Yes, 100% Mel Gibson.
Wait, who is too old for this shit?
That's Danny Glover. That's me.
Oh, that's not the point here.
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is he hates Jews. Oh wait, I whispered that into the microphone.
He hates
Very
juice?
racist, drunk.
I mean, I don't like juice. This juice right here sucks.
That's
dick, dude.
lemonade, you fucking idiot.
That's juice.
That's
Jesus
what they
Christ.
call lemon juice.
I hate
No,
the
it's
juice.
not though. It's the opposite of what they call.
Yeah, another example of me hating the juice. I don't like O.J. Simpson because he decapitated his girlfriend.
Okay, well, see, that's where we differ. I might be a bad guy there. I love OJ.
Got
Simpson.
it.
Big fan.
Hey, you thought I was gonna have a hot take? Didn't.
Hey,
Defended
Pepper, microphone
murder
tip.
victim.
Let's not point it at random parts of our head instead of our
Defended
mouth.
a murder.
Jesus Christ. He's pointing at his fucking temple saying
I saw it.
defended. Yeah, I know you saw it.
In episode
Jesus.
143 of
Yeah, I was about to say, we started doing this in
Pepper
November.
defended a murder.
We started doing this in November of 2017, and Pepper still doesn't know how to use a microphone.
Probably the first time I ever defended a murder victim. You know, here's a hot take.
AP,
Shut the fuck up.
AP is
Hey,
fucking a
so
dead person rape.
white people with dreadlocks, they're not people, right? So there was one time I was listening to a podcast
Yeah.
about
It's
murder
a strange look.
and
Yeah, I
stuff.
might hear you out on
And
this
it was a white hippie, and it was a chick, white chick with dreadlocks and super into crystals and weed and all that shit. And I had to stop listening to the podcast because I didn't care that she died. Because white people with dreadlocks are not people. They're fucking. It's the fucking worst. I got offered a job. Full disclosure, I got offered
Already know your line.
a job. I don't think you do. I got offered a job making a lot of fucking money in Colorado, and
$4.
the only reason that I turned it down, well, not the only reason. There's a lot of reasons. The main reason that came to mind,
Drug test.
Zane,
AIDS.
I don't even know what you're doing.
That mic's not on.
The mic's not on, Zane. Do you want to say something, Zane?
He's off mic.
Zane,
You got to say it
Zane,
into the microphone.
Zane,
I know, but that still comes
no,
across
Zane, say it
on
now.
the
Zane, say it
podcast.
now.
Didn't Alanis Morissette have dreadlocks for a little while?
You know what? I don't know who that is, but
You don't know who Alanis Morissette is. Well, this point is now moot. You see how I said moot, not mute. That's the
All
right
right.
word.
well, what hippies aren't people. That's my main point. And the Japanese in the 40s.
Oh yeah, he sucks.
What? Tom
Rage Against the
DeLonge?
Machine sucks. Not
No,
Tom DeLonge, you
Tom,
fucking idiot.
Tom DeMello?
No, not Tom Morello, the singer.
Tom Modello.
Hey, why don't we let AP, our guest, speak a little bit?
All right.
You know,
AP, do you think
Talk about whatever you want, God. This is better than listening. This is just the literal version of what you feel when you listen to a podcast. You always feel like you're just in the room. I always think that like fucking Bill Burr can hear me whenever I'm laughing or whenever I'm saying something back to him. You know?
that would make him a really rude asshole.
Do you
when
think
people
hippies
never
have
respond.
souls and should
I don't know if
should
I don't think
deserve
I'm
to
just-
exist?
While you were talking and bouncing around inside your own thoughts there, I was thinking, have I ever seen a Japanese hippie before?
Oh, that would be the worst.
I don't
Brandon Lee.
think I have.
He's dead now, so thank God for that.
Hey, you know how Ryan Stickler and Josh Wolf are on the Rushmore of best laughs? Let's do a quick Rushmore of worst laughs.
That was such a sick take by me.
Oh yeah. Oh, I killed the crow. My name's Pepper, and the crow's dead. How funny.
I tell you who's on my Rushmore of guests. I don't know if I have 4 for a list, but who's on my Rushmore of guests? Kenan Barton, Party at the Moon Tower.
God damn it, Kenan Barton. He's so good.
Shit for not thinking of him.
You want to talk about one of the most fucking creative people I've ever met in my entire life, dude. He's got like
Genius.
music and stories and ideas just they grow
Sometimes-
out of his head. They grow in his it's in his hair.
Yeah, sometimes I want to ask him if
with
he's on the
creativity.
spectrum. I want to ask him if he's on the spectrum just because
Yeah, he's got a little touch. He's got a little touch of the tism.
He's got to have a touch of the
That's it.
tism
No
because the
doubt.
dude, he's one of those dudes. It's like, hey, here's a notebook, and he's like, oh, here's 300 songs. I know it's been 4 minutes.
Yeah, I was bored and I thought up
Yeah.
a bunch of
Oh,
music.
By the way, let me sing them beautifully with the least offensive voice of all time. He has the most calming voice you could ever
dude.
fucking hear.
It is. It's killer. And he's fucking super nerdy. He's a good friend of mine.
And he's a great guy.
He's we're using some of his
Rude.
music, some of their old stuff, some of the Inglewood stuff on the intro, outro to the podcast
Oh, really?
over here.
Oh, and he teaches children for a living. Oh, and he makes
Yeah.
comic books. Like, be a fucking better guy, Kenan Barton. Matter of fact, fuck Kenan Barton. That's why he wasn't on my list. I feel like
And-
he's fake.
Yeah, they said like not all heroes wear capes, but like somebody should buy Kenan Barton a cape, right?
I'd give Kenan the cape.
You can't hear what he's saying, right?
When's it? When's all the Me
can't
Too
hear
stuff going to come out about Kenan? It's too pretty. It's too tied up in
Yeah,
a bow.
it's too good of a story, man.
Yeah, it's
Eventually
too
there'll be
good.
like some fucking Kenan Barton signed albums hanging on in the Smithsonian next
I'll
to the
almost
fucking Cosby
guarantee
sweater
you-
or something.
Yeah.
Kenan Barton has never molested a kid.
I could swear that.
Did
Yeah,
you
I would
almost
say that.
guarantee that? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
I mean,
You heard
I
it there.
can't guarantee anything, but I would almost guarantee. Like, I'm 99% sure Kenan Barton has never touched a kid wrongfully.
Wow. Yeah, on a list of shit that I
Oh,
think
shit.
can
This
be
would be hot.
guaranteed.
Yeah,
That's one of them.
Kenan Barton is not a pedophile. That's the stamp of approval.
Do you? I mean, that's like the
Dude, there-
that should be the
you
name
know-
of this episode.
Okay,
Kenan
No,
Barton,
never-
pedophile.
I would
That's
say
yeah. Well,
I'll be bold and I'll say most people aren't pedophiles.
well,
now
Is
you're
that you think
reaching.
that's fair?
yeah. Calm down.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think most
I
people.
wonder
aren't
what the
pedophiles.
rate is. What the actual
Are we doing
rate
a
is,
Rushmore of
and then we
whatever?
can-
Hey man, let Anthony talk once.
Sorry.
I like look, man. This is my favorite part. Is being interrupted.
Oh.
So I don't
Yeah.
have to.
Hey,
fucking
welcome
follow
to
through
welcome to the
with
Rushmore
dumb shit I was
podcast.
thinking.
Story of my last 2.5 years.
Yeah, man. We just all Dylan and I do is talk over each other.
What are we-
Dylan.
Dennis, what are we doing?
Dylan
Talking to
Thomas.
I completely forgot what we were doing.
We weren't doing anything. You just
This is
started
a
touching
podcast,
stuff.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Get back in the game.
Jesus
dog.
Christ. I actually just went on. Well, Pepper was peeing, but whenever I picked you on my Rushmore of guests, right? AP from Pop Nutshell, I said one of the best things about AP, one, he's a better podcaster than us, but when he puts his headphones on, hey, calm down, and he talks into a microphone, one thing he's good at doing that me and Pepper are not good at doing is he can just dial in. He's tuned in. He's focused. We're doing a podcast. We're having this conversation. It's going here, here, and here. Not that it's planned, but it's just like I know how to bounce off of you, and we're having a conversation. Whereas Pepper will just fill around on the computer, interrupt you, talk about Japanese people, put his microphone in a cup of Tito's, and then have no fucking direction whatsoever and still sit here now. And I can tell he's wondering, what's the next step? Because I don't know what I'm doing right now.
I feel like we could have the conversation that we may or may not have had before about you and I just leaving all these fools behind.
Dude,
And I mean, it's a coin flip on to, as to whether or not he's gonna hear us.
I've tried, and he's
wearing headphones right now, and he still may not be eavesdropping on this conversation.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of paperwork.
He's busy. Look at him. He's busy right
There's
now.
a lot
Dude,
of
I got a splinter in my thumb.
I
Yep.
told you.
There you go. See, and there's a lot of paperwork involved because he has presented me with
A lot of pepper work. Oh, welcome to the podcast. My name's
zing, zing.
Pepper, and I'm never gonna fucking
You
leave.
thought
So why
anybody
don't
was
you,
better
why
at
don't you show some
podcasting than
goddamn
that?
respect, AP?
AP. You know what the worst part is?
Yes.
I am the sole proprietor of. I'm the only person that mixes the audio for these podcasts.
Bitch,
Pepper's never mixed a single
Bitch,
episode
I
of this
could.
podcast.
I
And
could learn.
yeah, he probably could learn. Yeah, and this one is going to be the most
Oh my
stupid.
God, that doesn't make it better. That doesn't make it better at all.
Stupid
I
ain't
could
retarded.
learn. Oh, you could? Oh, well, thanks then. All this fucking time.
And
Preach.
this will be the most.
We have our roles.
This will be the most nightmarish example of having to make this not sound fucking terrible because Pepper has tried to talk into a microphone through his ear. He's tried to talk into it through a glass. He's also screamed into it. Or that,
Oh
the
my
only
God.
times, yeah, the only
That
times
is
he's
not
held it
gonna
up.
make it easy.
The only times he's held it up to his mouth is when he screamed at the top of his lungs.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he definitely watches wrestling.
You
That's
get
an
to just
ultimate
run it.
rule.
You get to just run it through whatever it is that
Levelator?
Levelator. Yeah, that's it.
That's the
we
one.
had a conversation.
I do my best, and then I just throw in Levelator and be like, save whatever I couldn't fucking do.
Yeah, compress based on peaks. Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Everything.
I'm done.
All right, dude.
That
AP,
sound as good
no,
as it
hold on.
sounds.
I
What's
got
up?
I got a fucking question for him, Thomas.
Ask
Can I
it.
ask a goddamn
Please
question?
ask.
Actually, I'd rather you asked it 15 minutes ago, but go ahead.
One thing real quick, when we talked earlier about the technical thing that was like 20 minutes before showtime,
Yeah.
I could have done that from here for you guys, just like a little bit of extra notice next time, and we'll knock that out. Wink, wink. Don't tell anybody, but we'll be able
Thomas,
to do that. No
don't
problem.
even ask. Me and
Yeah, that conversation
Thomas,
that you and I had, Pepper, about
Yeah.
leaving Thomas behind, he's
Yeah.
definitely listening because he's podcasting
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I know how to podcast.
all
We
right,
can't talk about it.
that doesn't make him not hear it. Yeah.
Pepper
we'll,
said- Pepper decided I'm gonna try to run music for the first time ever straight through the fucking board. Let's figure it out 3 minutes before we go live
Didn't
with
go well.
everyone.
We
and
almost-
then
Well,
he
look, hey, I'm off all day tomorrow. If you want to bang around
And
in
the-
technical stuff, you wanna
and
come
then
over
he
and,
destroyed
check
the
a few things
board
out.
and then
Almost broke
freaked
the
out like,
board.
now what do we do? And I'm like, what were you
Destroyed the
doing for the
board?
last 5 minutes? No, he
Fucking
fixed it.
rock star style.
I fixed
Alright.
it, but yes, he
if you
attempted it.
AP, give me
Yes.
your Rushmore of like podcasting equipment. You can in this Rushmore you can have one mic, one interface, one stand, and one computer or whatever. Go.
Four things you.
All right, so AP is muted now. We are going to Justin fucking Otto. AP, if you haven't been tuning in, we've been asking people very important questions and then muting them right when they start to answer. It's pretty goddamn
He's
hilarious.
just shaking his head. Like, nope, I haven't been listening. Was not expecting that.
Hey,
Seemed rude to me.
guess what?
It's so easy to unmute on the
God,
PC.
oh,
though.
shit,
Like,
they
hey,
have
hey,
that
you piece
power?
of shit! You piece of shit! Shut the fuck up! You're supposed to be muted. You're supposed to be dead to the world. Hey, fuck AP.
Pepper has killed AP. Hey,
Yeah,
go
but
listen.
I guess
Zoom age 6.
fuck
You need
you.
a Zoom age 6.
Go
All
listen. Go listen to Pop Nutshell
Pop Nut Show is the best podcast that is not
that I've ever
our
been on,
next guest.
including this one. It's the best podcast I've been on.
All right, so we are joined by the host and czar of the Dharma Junkie podcast. AP is giving
What is
us
it
a
called?
Dharma Junkie.
Okay.
It's great.
You
I was
running
on
the
it.
whole time you were saying it.
Sorry, dude. I'm pretty fucked up. And this guy's name is Justin Otto.
It is indeed.
The bull. Justin Otto.
What's going on? Yeah, I can't believe you've been doing this podcast with him for 2.5 years, man. I did one with him, and I was ready to fucking shoot myself when I was editing.
Jesus fucking Christ! I was thinking about asking you.
Oh, we can
See, I can't even finish the thought.
Sorry.
I was thinking about asking you if you wanted a podcast together, and then I was like, well, he just went through Pepper. Let's give him some recovery time, and then I'll fucking hit him up. Now you can speak, Pepper.
Yeah.
God damn.
Ask him about all the shit we cut out of his podcast.
Oh, let's talk about rape.
That was one of the things.
Yeah.
Oh, there was more than that?
I'm sure you heard. I'm sure you heard all about that.
No, he only told me about the one thing.
Oh, well, that was pretty much the only thing that had to get cut out. But we were comparing who was the best rapist of all time, Genghis Khan versus Bill Cosby,
So
which caused me to come up with the term Genghis Cosby, which I think is fucking hilarious.
That's actually pretty good. Played by John Wayne. How about a Rushmore of rapist?
Ooh, that's a good one. All right. All right.
You're not up. Justin, you're the guest. You're first.
All right, you're
Top
number
four?
Yeah,
Yeah,
top
Rushmore.
4. Your
Brandon.
number 4 rapist.
Branding. Rushmore.
Genghis Khan for sure.
Number 4.
Pepper sold me. Pepper sold me.
On your number 4.
No,
So
my number 4.
that's-
Okay, no, starting at 4. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, I've got to go probably Ted Bundy for number 4.
Okay. Damn, that's a good one. Okay.
Did he rape?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he raped, like rape with a capital R, not even like a little R. Like it was proper rape.
He like RM'd rape, like rape and then murder.
He raped REM.
That's why he lost his religion.
Number 3, Harvey Weinstein.
Hey, whoa. We got to give our number 4s. Justin, respect the fucking
No, we don't.
format.
Let him go.
Go
Let
ahead.
him. Let him.
Yeah, let me just run them
Yeah,
off,
yeah, yeah.
and you
Let him
guys can
go.
just, go off on a tangent.
We'll discuss.
Because Pepper's going to talk for like at least an hour.
Oh, good luck getting through your list before you interrupt.
You just interrupted him.
Number 3, Harvey Weinstein. Number 2, Bill Cosby. Number 1, Genghis Khan, the original.
Why Harvey Weinstein? What do you appreciate about him?
I appreciate nothing about him.
Well,
or just touting his rape skills.
Hold on.
Goodwill.
Okay, what do I
Hunting?
appreciate
You've
about-
never seen a
Quentin
movie?
Tarantino movies.
You've never seen
all
a
of
movie.
Quentin Tarantino's catalogs, I appreciate.
All right,
And
Justin,
then
Anything the
And then
Weinstein
what
company
else?
touched was pretty
and
much
then
gold.
what else?
hold on. Look good, feel good. Justin, we're gonna act out a scene from Weinstein, Goodwill Hunting. Okay.
All right.
I don't think I've seen that enough. You
It
guys are gonna
doesn't.
have to-
It doesn't matter. No, I'm gonna act it out with you. Look good, feel good.
Let's go.
It's not your fault.
Why?
It's not your fault.
Why?
It's not your fault. Pepper, you're not in the scene. You're the director.
Hey,
Stop
I'm-
talking.
I don't know the scene. So you
That's the
guys-
point. That's good. No, that's fine, Justin. You're in this. You stop.
And action.
It's not your fault.
Why?
It's not your fault. It's not
Why?
your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Justin, it's not your fault.
And scene. I
That's
feel
pretty
good
much
about
it.
that.
Yeah.
I feel good about that.
Robin just says it's not your fault a bunch, and then Matt starts crying, and that's the scene.
Scene.
Harvey
I'm
Weinstein.
the director.
Did he ever rape Matt Damon? What's our opinion?
Probably. I mean, when they
You're
were
not
just
fucking raping Jason Bourne, Justin Otto.
No, we're talking about Matt Damon. He was.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He played that gay serial killer on horseback movie. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, the Liberace one.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Under the candelabra.
Under the what? I can't even say that.
Shit. That's pretty good.
You remember
Okay,
Shooter? That was a good movie. I like that movie.
Shooter?
You like that movie, Shooter?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Did he ever rape anybody? Because he'd be on my list.
He did like hell.
He attempted murder. He had the attempted murder.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of the guy because he was racist, and that
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
was Vietnamese.
hella hate crimes.
Blinded him.
Hate crimes.
Also, was an original member of New Kids on the Block. A lot of people don't know that.
Was
I
he?
feel like everybody knows that.
No, because he got
Uh,
kicked out before they ever put out their first album. His brother. is the one
Mark.
that- See, you don't know that.
Was
dude.
was he a New Kids on the Block?
Yes, he was.
I thought that was Donnie specific.
No, Donnie and Mark both started it, and he actually went to jail before they ever came out with their first recording.
Because
that
of
makes
hate
sense.
crimes?
Yeah, he went. He went to jail for beating the guy with the bat, the Vietnamese guy.
Yeah, dude.
And so he had to leave the band, and then whenever he got out of jail, he started Marky Mark. and the
Don't
Funky
call it a
Bunch.
fucking band.
New Kids on the Block.
A
It's not a band.
band?
It's a singing group.
Hey, listen to Les Stroud.
I'm out.
I call
Apparently offended Thomas deeply.
I called Justin Otto Les Stroud because he looks like a
I was born at-
I definitely look like Les
Stroud.
Stroud now because I am sunburnt as shit.
Yeah.
I was born in '93. I don't know a single New Kids on the
Oh.
Block song.
Hey, we're gonna talk fishing. Hey, Justin Otto, you caught a fish on Facebook Live, which is something.
First attempt at catching a fish on Facebook
See,
Live.
I have. So here's my new addendum theory about Facebook Live and fishing. I feel like Facebook Live has the waves given out by Facebook Live have no effect in saltwater because of the salinity of the water.
Are you saying that
I
the
think.
specific gravity
Yes.
of salt water
Yes.
prevents
Yes.
the radio waves from your cell phone and Facebook Live
It's not radio
from
waves, but
interfering?
yes.
Well, they're waves.
Yeah.
Really? You think so? You're saying that doesn't happen with freshwater? I mean,
Yes.
clearly it.
Yes.
I think you just might suck at fishing. I mean, let's just be
I don't
realistic.
understand. Okay. Well.
Yes.
Whoa. That's it. Conjecture. What was the question?
Dude, I haven't been fishing in like months and months and months. And like the
Yeah.
first time I go, I'm like, I'm going to catch a fish on Facebook Live for pepper. And I proceeded to do it.
Yeah.
I think you're just so worried about catching a fish when you go out there and you're not going to be like, I'm going to catch a fucking fish. If you go out there and just be like, I'm catching fucking fish today, then you probably catch more fish.
That's true. No, I mean, that's definitely part of it. I definitely have noticed that I fish different when I'm doing Facebook Live shit. It's true. I cave under the pressure. Zane, Zane, here, have an opinion. Zane, come on. Whoa, shirtless dude. Is that Aaron Rodgers? Is that Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Holy shit. Is that Aaron Rodgers?
You're so
Dude,
hot.
that's Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, my brother's my brother's coming on the show to take the mic. He is a Lions fan. We need Aaron to leave the premises.
Oh, he's gone for sure.
All right, great. He's gone for sure.
Absolutely.
My brother Zane's going to talk to you, Justin. It was
God
nice to
damn.
meet you.
So
You're
now
very handsome.
We can title
Thank you,
this
sir.
episode "Listener Appreciation" with special guest Aaron Rodgers. Holy shit, dude. That's so sick. He really does look like Aaron Rodgers. Damn, this podcast has really gone into shit. Hey, Zane. Wait till I listen back?
Hour 20 minutes ago, you just went off the rails.
You think that I went off the rails? I think it's great. I think it's a great podcast.
It's off the
All that
rails.
too. Hey, it is off the
I've
rails.
been sitting over there. You got guests just looking at you, waiting. It's off the rails.
All right.
Hey, I got nothing but time.
Welcome to the Dharma Junkie podcast. Yeah, no, you're right.
Shit, it is
No,
off the
you're
rails.
right. Welcome to the Dharma Junkie podcast. My name is Pepper.
That's
This is
coming out very
Zane.
soon.
Oh, my name's Zane.
I'm putting your episode out like tomorrow, man.
Oh, can't wait.
That's fun. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's good that you cut all the rape shit out. That was not.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really a bad conversation. I think it could be found offensive. I don't think it was though. I think it's very subjective.
Yeah, we
Anybody,
nailed. We
listens to this show probably should not be worried about being offended.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
why I
Yeah.
feel free to talk about it here. My
Absolutely.
show's a little bit different, so I can't really
yeah.
go into those
Right,
conversations
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
I think we nailed the nail on the head. We
It'll be on
nailed.
the Patreon though.
We nailed the nail on the nail for sure. Yeah.
Something's getting nailed.
No, there was a nail. No. Here's the thing. You don't understand. There was a nail. Well, okay, Thomas. I'm talking about Nails. The band Nails. So there was a band called Nails, and they put out an album called Nails, and we nailed that nail on the nail. Yeah, this podcast gone off the rails. Hey, Jared Mount, you're live now. Who cares?
What's up?
What's up, dude? We can't have people talking over each other. Nobody cares anymore. Zane, you're here. Jared, Zane, Jared, Justin, Zane, Justin, Jared, Zane.
What's up, man? Hey, before I go, Dharma Junkie podcast available at Libsyn, Apple Podcasts, wherever podcasts are available. If you want to send me some hate mail, it's dharmajunkiepodcast@gmail.com. I'm putting a Patreon together. I'll have a bunch of shit up there with Pepper talking about Genghis Khan being the greatest rapist of all time. And I agree.
Zane has some of the best intros that I've ever heard in podcasting. Legitimately, he has
Really?
some of the best intros. Zane has. Oh fuck! No, hold on. I was talking about. God damn it! All right, Justin. Sorry.
Oh, I have the best. Well, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I was going to say, I was like,
I put a lot of work into them.
No, yeah. Dharma Junkie has some of the best intros that I've ever heard in my entire life. Yeah, Thomas, you could cut all the stuff I said before out. It's fine. Hey, dude, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah,
All
work
you
some
gotta do is
magic.
Cut it out.
Yeah, just fix it in
work.
post, man.
He'll
No,
work it.
Dharma Junkie's fucking incredible. Go check it out. If you're into anything, if you're into 1965 Mustangs, check out Dharma Junkie.
You're into coffee mugs.
Check out Dharma Junkie. If you're into
Absolutely.
Simply Lemonade with raspberry, check out Dharma Junkie.
Especially check out Dharma Junkie if you're in any type of spirituality shit or like psychedelics or any esoteric bullshit. That's kind of my focus. So.
Yeah.
That's actually something I was going to be looking into pretty soon with psychedelics, like diving into more about it. Actually,
He just did a episode with what's the guy's name?
Dick Kahn.
Dick Kahn. Amazing episode about DMT. Great.
Actually,
And while his last name is Kahn, I'm pretty sure he's not a rapist. So
I'm gonna look.
Non-confirmed, but yeah.
I'm 99%.
My guess would be no. Not confirmed for sure though. You can never confirm anybody as anything. I've said many a time that Thomas isn't a child molester, but you just never know. People have a lot of free time, and you don't know what they're doing.
I guess. I guess people have a lot of free time.
I do
unless-
have way too much free time. But
I'm gonna have to drop.
it's not something I feel like I'm going to
to
dive into.
This is not cool.
necessarily, but
This is not cool.
I do have a lot of
So Zane, you have Rotel original, no salt added. Why would you do that?
They didn't have the
All right,
original
that's
with salt,
stupid.
and the rest of them were mild and shit. So
I don't
just
even know
picked
what we're
that
doing
one.
anymore, dude.
It's a valid point.
He just saw the
Thomas actually walked
I
off
still
the
wanted
show.
the spice.
That's
I can
the
add
first time.
salt.
That's the first time
Why don't
Thomas
you get
ever
off my
walked
back
off
about
the
it,
show.
He's gone.
It's just a stupid thing to have.
I make shit with it.
Like traps for children to fuck.
What, for Rotel? You can do something better.
I don't think kids are coming to fuck over hotels.
That Rotel. Ooh, piece of candy.
Would it be funny if like that was the thing? Where it's
That
like,
was the
dude,
key.
dude, you got Rotel?
I do,
You're a child molester, dude. You
what's
trying
the-
to
what's the
trap
things
children?
Coming in
Taco
here
soup.
with this fucking Rotel, like
Yeah,
some sort
with
of
this Rotel,
pederast.
dude.
They'll
dude?
for sure go for that Rotel. Just
Yeah.
leave it there.
It's not
the
Skittles
box
or
of stick.
M&Ms or something. It's Rotel.
Look, man, if you leave some Rotel out with Velveeta, it's
See,
over.
that's too much. Velveeta. Oh my god,
You're guaranteed.
you're gonna get me.
I'm interested now.
I am interested now. Is that a thing? No, I make taco soup and this mountain of fucking nachos with it.
What the fuck?
That's we haven't used that term since WW2, man.
No, you didn't listen to the last hour and a half of the podcast. He's been
No,
using it
no,
all
I didn't. No, I
fucking night.
didn't.
Yeah, he's been.
For some reason,
That was a
you brought up that.
callback because
Why?
Pepper has not stopped talking about Japanese people for 2 hours. Jesus
I think we were
Christ.
just talking
You
about
think
Marky
the
Mark
Nazis were bad in
beating
World War
Asian people,
II?
so, like,
Go look at what the Japanese did.
This
Okay,
is just like the Asian
that's
hate
all I'm
crime
saying.
Pepper, I
episode.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying they deserve the bomb. Go look at what the fuck they did in the 30s and 40s.
Jesus.
Pepper.
Rape Nanking. Check it out.
With the bomb deal, they did give him a lot of warnings. Right?
Pepper is like the a
No,
deaf.
no,
No,
say like-
Pepper, stop. He's like a deaf Jack Russell Terrier. That's what Theo. That's what Theo Vaughn calls Eddie Bravo.
He's
I saw
all
that.
gas, no brakes.
Yeah, he's the Eddie Bravo of this
I'm actually-
episode.
I'm actually really
No.
I got to step out from it.
glad that I got
We're not
this on.
done.
It's really works really well.
The Rushmore podcast. Pepper just asked, "Can he leave? What are we doing?"
Hang in there, Pepper.
I shouldn't have gave him this other drink. That I
Jesus
mixed. This will
fucking
sneak up on you,
Christ.
man. It's real.
What's up, boys?
Hey,
What's up, man?
You want to try
How are you?
Not much.
Hey,
Yeah, shit's kind of gone off the rails, but we can bring it back.
no, we can't. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm
Inglewood
fine.
is out strong. He's
Pepper's
super strong.
gone.
I'm with him.
All right,
He's
Jared.
out.
I
What's
don't
up?
know. He just asked, "Can he leave?" and then he walked out of the room.
He's at the restroom. He's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. He told us you were gone a minute ago, and I
I just
believed
went to
it, so-
pee. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I just went to pee and let my brother take over. Jared, give me a quick. I need this right now. Rushmore
All right.
of mustaches.
Mustaches. Let's go with number 4, Val Kilmer in Tombstone.
Yep, great.
It's all sick and consumption-y.
My number 4 is going to be Sam Elliott in Roadhouse.
That's got to be.
Nice.
Even though he had a beard going, I'm
That's
going
gotta
with
be
it.
2 for me, but not in Roadhouse.
What's your number 4?
That's hard.
Hurry up. Lightning round.
I don't know.
Mustache, number 4.
Shit. Oh, I do know. What's the older UFC fighter?
You got talking to the mic.
Dead Severn.
You keep looking down. You got
Dan
talking to the
Severn.
mic. Dan Severn. What's your
Nice.
number? What's your number 3?
I'm going Michael Jordan with the toothbrush.
Okay. My number 3 is going to be Carl Winslow, Family Matters. What's your number 3?
Mine was Sam Elliott was 3.
For in what movie?
No, I'm gonna go right off the ranch.
Okay.
Or almost any time.
We're still in the middle of a podcast.
A really good mustache, always.
I mean, I guess you can just leave, but we're still in the middle of the podcast. Talking to Jared? No. Jesus Christ. Pepper,
Okay.
go home.
Hurry up. What's number 2?
I'm blanking. If you have one, go. I'll think
My
of
2
one.
is Sam Elliott and Prancer, and my number 1 is Sam Elliott and the Ranch.
Number
Mustaches.
2, Burt Reynolds.
Ooh.
That's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna take Tom Selleck for number 2.
Oh, that's
Magnum
my number
PI,
1.
yeah.
That's my number 1.
Oh,
I was
okay.
saving him. Yeah.
Oh, my number 1 might be Steve Harvey. I'd
Tom
ride
Selleck.
that.
I was waiting. He's number 1.
Yeah.
He has to be number 1.
I'd ride
That's my
Steve
number
Harvey's.
1 for sure.
I agree.
All right, I guess, Jared, we're getting ready to sign off of here because Pepper's asked to go home 4 times.
All right. Well, you boys have a good night.
All right, man. Love you. No, we're done. He's out.
Oh, I can't say Hitler.
Jesus fucking Christ.